Alright, let's do it. It is that Friday time again. So without further ado, we ain't gonna be right back because we're right here. Good day, good people. Another fine day in the year of the Radiance. Toonlink Day, Bravo Day, Anomaly, the Enola cards. It is Inferno time, baby. And I'm excited. Hopefully no ridiculous shenanigans go on. It's time. Like that transition, right? The fire train. Yeah, here we go. Exactly. We're going. We're smoothing. Welcome to Friday Night Inferno. How do you do to everybody popping in right here, right now? Hopefully nothing terrible will go on, but you know what? If it does, we'll just be ready for it. Unless we're not, in which case, whoops-a-daisy. Now, usually, as of late, we've been starting with the, we're trying to figure out what 172598006 means, so can you help us? That's a bunch of numbers to me, so I'm uncertain. I'm doing good, yeah. Also, let me tell you. Not let me tell you. Tell me instead. How are y'all doing on this fantastic Friday? You made it to the weekend! Yeah. However, let me see. Everybody popping in. So many people popped in like super duper early. Ryan, Sonic Gaming, Jags Fan, Dragon Force, Czar, Pi. We had Charmille. I can also turn on the game audio, so it's not just deafening right now. Deafening silence, rather. Let me see. Ribbon and Shine, of course. Popsicle, no streaming on Twitch. See, the AWE. That is never mind. I see Anthony Sub literally said it 2 comments later. Everything else that's a Twitch AV thing. Wednesday, that's me, gets the YouTube space for the AWE, where things don't go wrong ever, I promise, unless they do. Opening and Cherry Berry. Ezra. And then we have, who else? XSP, of course. Just going through. Matthew Glover, you love to see it. Dang, I missed the intro. Don't worry, nothing crazy happened. It was totally fine, I'm pretty sure. Maxio's in there, and I think we're pretty much caught up, including Charmilla right there. Let's do exactly the show. We got a whole show to get on the road. And so, I can actually start you guys as I click the button there. I also need to do like a couple, like, just a little bit of housekeeping. Things don't go wrong unless they do. New AWE catchphrase. Fair. That is very fair. No, but the intro is fire. True. Also, Moon Sniper Luna made it in. How do you do? Made it before the first match, thankfully, just in time. In fact, I'm gonna give you a poll real quick. As I realized I was typing into the chat instead of actually, here we go. Tag team tables title. Tag team titles. Tables? Yeah. We have the Racket of Solm, and we have the Champions, the Blade of Aegis, or Blades of the Aegis. So here, first of all, I'll give you your poll. Second of all, I'm gonna like it. After what happened last week, these seemingly forced resets, I'm gonna like it. So there's like this controller plugs in to the bottom here, just to ensure that they're not like hacking into my controller specifically. I'm gonna unplug it every time we start a match, just you know, an extra level of precaution to make sure we don't get any forced restarts, because that was worrying last time. But this time we don't got nothing to worry about. We just have some fantastic matches to get a hold of. I'm gonna start this and disconnect my controller, put us on with the flame, and let's get this started. Alright, hold on, let me disconnect this real quick. Okay. That's not gonna work. Looks like we're doomed, you guys. We're properly doomed. Well, yeah, we're properly doomed. There's nothing I can do. You know, it was a good idea in concept, but you know what? If any of these things happen, you know, it was such a good idea. That doesn't bode well for today. But you know what? Here we go. Look at this. Fantastic. First and foremost, we have the Racket of Solm, who put on a spectacular performance. One of the better standard 2v2 matches we've seen in the AWE. Honestly, might be like top 5 up there. Get your anti-hacker team on station, AV. Who do I have on that team? I think it's just me. There's no cooking here crap. Yeah, that transition slaps. I love it. It's so good. It's so clean. Blades always win. Let me see. You got this, Marin. A lot of people rooting for... I was gonna say a lot of people rooting for Racket of Solm, but it's actually pretty split from who's voted so far. Slight advantage for the people going to the Blades of the Aegis. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes indeed. As long as Futaba isn't on the side of mischief, we'll be safe from the hacking. I mean, what if she is? What if she is, though? Massive Glover, we don't know. Marin and Panette, Marin and whoever that other girl is for the win. That's you put some respect on Panette's name. Go Pyra, I don't know any of these people. AV, if Blades of the Aegis win, can you tell us who the mystery person would have been? It'll be an open challenge, so I don't know. Unsure. That being said, that is something we have to talk about here. As you guys know, or if you don't know, Timerra personally made this match happen for her team. Personally made sure that they got this match, and she put her own title on the line for it. Later on the night, if Blades of the Aegis win, not only do they retain their titles, but they will also both go on to fight against Timerra in a tables title match, in a triple threat match, and that was the caveat. Now, however, if, you know, Racket of Solm wins, all of them hold titles, which is exactly what Timerra wants. She'll still be defending, but it'll be an open challenge, so we'll not know who's in that match, but we'll find out very soon. Love Xenoblade, but I still have beef with the Blades. Ribbon and Shine says, if Futaba joins Naix, can I fight her? It's not because of bias, I promise. I think you just want to fight Futaba. She's unbeatable. Let me see. Luna says, Timerra is watching the match, wondering what can happen. Either she's facing an unknown or both Blades. Something tells me she's wishing for the unknown, especially as we've seen what the Blades can do. We know that they are both dominant forces. They work extremely well together, but this is not a standard tag match, but they've won non-standard tag matches before. They won inside Hell in a Cell. They've won in a big-time triple threat match to actually win those titles at AV Mania 2. And now, it's their first tables defense, but I know that Timerra has been training these two personally. Let's see just how well it goes. Marin is starting off with a little bit of an injury, but hopefully that won't stop her. Let's see. Let's see indeed. Marin seems to be going after Pyra. Panette immediately going after Mythra, except Mythra's really the one going after Panette. But it's pretty even, but right now, I was gonna say they both had... Wait, what is Panette thinking? Is she thinking an early... No, she's got Mythra on the ropes. And Marin with a neck breaker onto Pyra, nearly stunning her. This early on, getting a stun this early on, it's golden. It is golden. Now keep in mind, this is elimination, so even if your partner gets put through a table, you have a chance. It'll be a really slim chance because it'll be a 2-on-1, you know, a 2-on-1 event, but a chance nonetheless. Let's go Racket, says Anthony Sub. Pyra bringing fire for Inferno. Yeah, this should be like her home turf, essentially. Panette, that's the brawling that we have not really seen from Panette. But is that going to be something that'll be useful in this match? She'll be brawling, she's got to be throwing people through tables. Ooh! Alright, well maybe I spoke too soon with a wicked clothesline like that, and the kicks by Marin. They could be on the way to becoming your new, count them, new tag team champions. Marin calling for Panette to get up. What has she got planned? Just an axe handle right to the top of the crown of Pyra. And now Mythra seems to have a little bit of a semblance of control on the other side against Panette. Beat him for the objects. Neither team going for the tables yet, but that could change very quickly. In a moment's notice, somebody could go flying through one of those tables, and Marin seems to be the first one to get it. However, unwise because she did it while both members of the Blades were still up. You do not want to underestimate the Blades. We saw what underestimating the Blades does. They come, they see, they conquer. That's exactly what they do. Every time they're in a match, they do their darndest to come out on top and win by any means necessary. By countout, we've seen them do it. by maybe submission. I don't know if we've seen him win by submission, but I'll tell you what, they've done plenty of winning in the past. Now, this is where things get important, because I know Mythra's going for that table. She wants to make sure that Marin's out early. Marin's the one who has kicked them in the face time and time again. If they can get Marin out quick, then they have the best chance of all time. SOS right onto the table! Goodness gracious! But that possum kick able to take Marin down, and maybe that's exactly what Mythra wanted. Goodness gracious. And now Panette's in there, taking Mythra, trying to break up the move that was being done to Perrin. I'm sorry, to Marin, not Perrin. That's their ship name. Uh-oh. Suplex. But she kips right back up. Mythra's not staying down. Panette was staying down on the side. She was stunned, but now it's, I was going to say a 2-on-1 assault, but they're keeping it clean. They're keeping it separate. 1v1s on each side. But that may be changing soon, as Mythra's stunned. Look at that, though. It looked like Pyra literally phased through the table to do that move. She technically put herself through a table to do that. Who would have thunk? I would have thunk. It's something that I would have thought indeed. Now, here we see all sorts of shenanigans going on. Look at those big elbows. Now, this is dangerous. Panette's left Marin all alone, and you know what? That was probably the wisest thing. She shoved the table into the ring to get the other table down. Make sure that Marin couldn't go through a table. However, depending on where she puts this, she could be putting Marin in danger. She puts it nowhere. Instead, Pyra and Mythra go ham on poor Panette. And Mythra's over there attacking Panette while Pyra just kind of celebrates and dances. I didn't know she was one for dancing like that, but who would have thunk? 3 tables in the ring. You only need 2 to win. Duck clothesline. Barely grazing Mythra. Oof. Barely grazing her with that. Panette elbow to the back. Pyra able to set up a table potentially. No, she's going for the table shot. And she hits both of them. And like that, she's the only person standing in this matchup, lifting up Marin for, we've seen plenty of times, the lung blower. Tombstone lung blower out of here. And they can't hit each other because for some reason they can't really, you know, go past the barrier that is Marin. But when Panette did it, she paid for it immediately. And the coolest kick in town! The coolest kick in town already, and that may have brought Marin just enough time to try and stun Mythra. Mythra kicks right back up. But Marin brings her to the table. Is that going to be enough, though? Is it going to be advantage to the Racket? Racket of Solm gets the advantage. Pyra's all alone. And what was a dominant start? A dominant start. All of a sudden, the championships are in danger for the Blades of the Ages. In just a moment's notice, the titles are in trouble. Can Pyra do this all alone? It's gonna be tough. They are now really using the numbers advantage to their aid. Goodness gracious. Let me catch up. Pyra, no. Everyone has a finisher. Oh my, the Blades might lose for once. They might. They might, Jax fan. There goes Mythra, says Ezra. Let's go Racket, says Anthony Sub. Yeah, Marin, the coolest kick in town, says Pi. Marin, an immovable wall. She was very movable. Well, she wasn't movable, right? You're right. They could not get past her. As much as I'm rooting for Marin, it would kind of be cheap for them to get the titles like this. We'll see. We'll see about that. Will they get the titles, or will Pyra prove her worth, retain the titles at a disadvantage? If there's anyone who could do it, I think Pyra is the one. Although it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. It is not looking good in the slightest. I think they just picked one of the audience members with Pyra. You're probably right. Talk about a beatdown, but all it takes is one quick reversal, and your opponent could go flying through a table, especially as we see a move like this. Hit DDT. She put all of her weight into dropping Panette right onto her head, but Pyra pays for it right afterwards, and she's on the verge of being stunned, especially with a move attacking both legs and the groin of Pyra. They're just beating her up now. They're just beating her up. They're legit just beating her up, but wait. That reversal and that kick to the back. Pyra's gonna need, at this point, she's just gonna need some help. She's gonna need some help, but that's the thing about tables matches. One reversal, and the whole name of the game changes. Tossed into the announcer's table. Couple more hits. And they are now working together with ease as one gets a hit and the other one goes right back on the attack. But that reversal by Pyra. Oh, but she's in the ring now, and she's in the ring with a table. Marin immediately knocks it down, and the table gets yeeted to the outside, so Pyra's safe for a moment, especially with an elbow right to the face of Panette. What does she have planned? She's got a low DDT. And Marin, is she setting up the table? Oh man, if Pyra went after, Marin instead, it could have been over. Just ducks out of the way of that sliding drop kick. And now Pyra really the only person who's up right now except for Panette. And now she's in dire straits. Pyra is looking bad for you. It is not looking good. Toss into the other corner. Pyra needs some help. She needs a miracle at this point because Panette, Marin, they are working together unlike the likes I've ever seen. Goodness gracious! Marin goes flying! Puts her whole body on the line. Quick reminder, do announcers tables count? They absolutely do. They absolutely do count. You put somebody through the announcer's table, that's an elimination. Yeesh, right? Up to the sky and down. And Pyra with another reversal, but she's still on the verge of being stunned, but do pay attention. Maybe she's just trying to survive this onslaught, trying to use that signature and those two finishers. If she uses that signature first, she'll have 3 finishers, and if she reverses this, and it looks like she did into a reverse DDT, she might be able to land one on Marin, but Marin's just too good. She's stunned, poor Pyra. And Panette's just like, alright, more tables, don't mind if I do. Marin stopped being an icon challenge impossible. Oof! They're using the tables, they're using the numbers, they're using the advantage, they're using the environment, they're using everything to make sure that Pyra stays down. Another table, beautiful dive. The yeesh. Can't they set up, tables outside the ring? They can. For some reason, the AI just doesn't. For some reason, the AI does not. The AI is silly in this game, so I'll tell you what. Imagine they pull out so many tables, the arena becomes covered in tables. I wouldn't be surprised. Panette knows what the audience wants. More tables. Panette said, chat loves tables. Let's get tables. Blades of the Ages in danger. Reversal by Pyra, but she's got to work. She's got to capitalize on these quick reversals. And as she gets face first into the mat, I don't know if she's going to be capitalizing right there. That is unfortunate. That is indeed a bad time. That is a bad time right there. It's probably not that possible for that many tables to be pulled out, but it's a funny thought. I think in most, you can get 8, because under the ring right now, there's 8 tables and no other items. Let's go table, says Ray. Also, how you doing? Sonic Gaming says chat would be want to drown by being flooded by tons and tons of tables. I don't know if that's really a drowning as much as it is getting crushed. You know, that's just what I think right now. That's what I'm feeling. Hold on, let me drink some water. Oof. Wait a minute, tried to go for that big boot, but didn't quite work out. Although them interrupting their moves did completely eviscerate the stun bar of Pyra for just a moment. Will that play a factor into the rest of this match? Will they ever actually get back into the ring though? That's another question. Aside from announcer tables once, I think the only time an outside table has been the Eliminator. was when Layton got yeeted out of the ring into one in like 30 seconds during a tag match, correct? Correct. Let me see. Dragon Force Sire says drowning is just pressure, usually liquid pressure, but pressure nonetheless. I don't know if that's the proper definition, but I'm gonna let you have it. They're just beating her up. They're just beating her up. They're just beating her up at this point. Look, like even at this point, Marin's like, let me carry your dead carcass. No, no, no. Ugh. This isn't even a tables match anymore. This is just them sending a message. This is just them sending a message. Goodness gracious. They just wanna hurt her. Look, she was trying to make her tap out. She was trying to literally drown her. Oh, the objects paid them to do this 100%. Those fiends. They're tired of the Blades winning all the time. Goodness gracious, Pyra is going to be injured, isn't she? Pyra does have an injury, that is correct. Pyra's back in the ring and they both follow suit. Well, not both of them. Panette went in, Marin was like, do I want to go back in the ring yet? Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, nope. Okay, well, Pyra's in immense trouble. This is about to be curtains, isn't it? This is curtains. But they went for it at the same time. Are they going to be their own undoing? Or will they work together to do this? Are they gonna work together to win the titles? Ooh, just missed the table. Oh, that would have been sick, but they just missed the table. But are they gonna try it again? Boom! She hit her head on the back of the table. This is just an onslaught. This is just an onslaught. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! They just want to hurt her. Another move, Pyra. She's so hurt. Panette Marin, give her a break. Looks like she's trying to earn a break for herself, but they're not gonna let it happen. Wait a minute, she's reversed it. She's trying to take out Panette. Is there still life in Pyra? Ooh, it looks like there might not be. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, she's stunned. Okay, well, okay, this was about to be, it was about to be curtains. And then they toss her out, what looks like outside of the ring. Yeah, it's outside of the ring. And Marin goes to get another table. They were like, all right, we're done here. We're done here? No, they weren't done here in the slightest. They were like, all right, more tables. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Pyra fighting back. If she's able to, like, stun Panette on the outside and then get in, there's still a chance. There's still a chance. Let me see. And we're back outside. Another table, what's happening? We almost thought, you thought for a second it was over. But then all of a sudden it was not. And they're just still torturing her. This is murder, says Jessica, correct. Goda says, they didn't even aim for the table with that one. No, they just want to hurt her. They just want to hurt her. They want to make sure that she can't get a title rematch in the near future. That's what's going on. And you know what? As brutal as that sounds, it's smart. The Blades of the Ages, they're tough competitors. If you give them an opportunity, they will usually seize it. Stream has gone on for about half an hour since this is still the first match. I'll tell you what, they just don't want it. They don't want it to end. They said we can go all night. Marin and Panette said we can go all night and just devastate her. Look at her body. All of her body parts have some amount of damage. Usually that doesn't happen in matches, but they've been going for so long doing so much torture. That's what's happened. They want to be sure Pyra doesn't try to answer the challenge. Oh, I guess you know what? That might be true. Who knows? Mythra, after seeing what they're doing right now, might go and take the table's title. Anyway. That would be tragic. That would be tragic. They for real said I can do this all day. Mythra lasted like 5 minutes, by the way, just for reference. Yeah, you're right. And as soon as they got rid of Mythra, who honestly may be the grittier competitor, they said, all right, let's take out the potentially more kind-hearted one. Let's take out Pyra, let's destroy her. Let's send a message to, ooh, look at that move! That leg DDT! Oh, fighting back. She's still got some reversals left in her. Could she reverse again? No, she just, her back is broken. She broke her whole back. She broke her whole back. Just stop, she's already done. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Please don't do this to the poor girl. What did she do to you other than, you know, beat you guys? You weren't even champion. Yeah, I was wondering, I was thinking, I was looking away when Mythra went. I feel bad for Pyra. This is beyond winning a match. I still think the money's on Pyra. I think somehow, some way, they're just gonna take their time. She's gonna hit a sick reversal. It's gonna send one of them through a table, and then it's gonna be a one-on-one. And you don't want to be on a one-on-one with any member of the Blades. Imagine she pulls through. Imagine she wins this whole thing. You're gonna have a vivid imagination, but imagine. Hey, if you gotta put someone in the ring, we'll see. I probably will in like the next 2 minutes. Cause they're just beating her up. They're just beating her up. Now hold on. Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on a second. Pyra's out here potentially doing work. Oh, she got caught by, oh, Panette. She got caught by Panette. And now they're both really like calling for her to get up. What is Panette thinking? Well, whatever she was thinking, Marin said, I got this. Let me be cool about it. Toss in the corner. Able to get that reversal. Tossed onto the table. Are we about to see new tables champions right here, right now? Panette stopped it. What could have been the deciding factor in sending them to tag team glory? Panette just stopped it. Oh, they're working together. Punching her right in the face. She's almost stunned too. That's sabotage, right? She was like, no, I'm not done yet. I still want to destroy her. I think it's about like who does it at this point. At this point, I feel like it's about who does it, but now Pyra's stunned. She doesn't have a chance. It's all about if they can coordinate. They might not be able to coordinate. Oh my gosh. And they're not going for slams either. They just want to hurt her. They just want to hurt her. She stopped right in front of the table. Panette once again stopping the move. The drop kick, they can't get on the same page. They can't get on the same page. And the table is falling down. And all of a sudden, we're right back outside. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Look it. It's look it. Hold on. She actually did a move. Pyra did do a move. Here, see, this is why I couldn't disconnect the controller, because I'm probably gonna have to put somebody in a second. Unless, every time I like touch this controller, I look over, and Pyra's out here trying to come back, but that's oh wait, she's still trying to come back! Wait just a second! Marin just wants it to end, Panette wants violence. Right? Alright, let's see what's up. Toss to the outside, alright. Here, we're gonna be Panette. There we go. Toss her in. Panette, we're just gonna wait here, and they're gonna come back in the ring eventually. They're gonna come back in here. They're gonna come back in here. Y'all just have a nice 1v1 outside. Y'all will get back in here eventually. Y'all will get back in here eventually. You know what? Let me get over here. I'm gonna get one of these real quick. Wait a minute. hold on a minute. you know what I'm saying. If we're gonna do some things, we might as well get it nice and spicy in here. All right, she's in the ring now. All right, I think it just got a little bit more exciting now, Oh man. That also used the finisher. I mean, like, she had 3. She had some to spare. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And she hit it. She hit the finisher. Marin stunned. Pyra, what are you doing? Pyra, get back in there. She's setting up another table. Pyra, you know what you have to do. You know what you have to do. Pyra, I swear to you. Pyra. They've set up, so there's 2 tables set up. Pyra, come on. Pyra, you gotta get her back in there. Panat, yeah, there you go, Panat. Come on, now you both get in there. And someone just put her through that. Where are you both going? She's right there. Wait a minute. Hit her with that too. Could there be a chance? Okay, there's probably not gonna be a chance. She's about to perish. She is about to perish. They're gonna put her through the not flaming table, and I'm gonna be furious. I am going to be furious, but it looks like Marin is about to seal the— No! Hold on a minute. Oh my gosh. Pyra still got fight! What on earth? Pyra, you gotta get back in there. Pyra, you gotta get back in the ring. You gotta get back in the ring. Pyra, yo, put her in the ring. Yo, put her in the ring. Oh my gosh. All right, so I think there's a slim chance that I might have to put them back in the ring again. But like we'll see how it goes. Wait, no, hold on a minute. Panat, you literally threw her away from the ring! Why are you getting another table? There's already 4! Okay, they're back in. It's a matter of how's this gonna happen. Wait up! Oh! The table's still on fire! Alright, well, you know what? We got new champions.
Here are your winners, and the new.
It was a sick move that she did. It was a sick move, but oh my gosh. I came back to the table being on fire. Well, it wasn't even the flaming one. They somehow, some way made it. They beat up poor Pyra for so long. But the Racket of Solm walk out and they are all champions for the time being. How long will that last? I'm not sure. But put me back on the screen. Because we for sure have a lot more to do. And that was just our first match. So now, we'll see just who our homie will fight tonight. Timerra does still have that title on the line. But, that being said, we got an Elimination Chamber match on our hands. But also let me make sure that this is set up correctly, because I have to set Timerra's match now to be this. Because I was kind of banking on the Racket of Solm. Not the Racket of Solm. I was kind of banking on the other two, to be completely honest. Let me see. Quick little edit here. There we go. Now, we can get your match on the road. Put it in there. We got ourselves an Elimination Chamber match. It's Sonic's Chamber Challenge. We got, I can't put them all in here, so we'll say, I don't know, Sonic, Morgana, we'll say Gatekeeper, Yosuke. And then we'll give, let me see. Kaito and Kokichi. There we go. I almost just typed in Morgan. There we go. That's your match, and your match starts right now. Let's see. Sorry what happened, I was too concentrated on literally the literally and metaphorically hot table gosh darn it, Kizuna. Oh man. Yosuke is gonna win his second Elimination Chamber trust. We'll see. Sonic and Morgan, I caught at the very end. No typos today unless I do them anyway. Let me see. Sonic got this one. Again, maybe. I'm voting Morgana. Still better than the objects, Lamal. Our first out is Morgana, which means Morgana will be inside of one of these chambers. I bet Sonic is gonna spin to victory. I voted Gatekeeper Yosuke. But I should have voted for Kokichi because RPG, perhaps Morgan. This is our favorite champion, our first champion, Morgan. My gosh, I'm going for Kokichi, because yes, Sonic the Knight of the Wind, Arthur and his sister Morgan Le Fay. I love RPG, man. It's pretty good, Let me see what you guys are voting for. Clearly, the favorites are Sonic here. Speaking of, will it be? Who's gonna be in a chamber? I mean, I don't know. I guess we're gonna wait for Morgana to get in one. Ooh, Gatekeeper will be in one of these chambers as well. 0% on Kaito. Nobody believes in Kaito. Not a soul. But you know what? Maybe I believe in Kaito. Or maybe not. I don't know if I do either. I don't believe in him. I believe in Kaito. Watch Kaito win with with one person supporting him? Maybe. But there's Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper, who has been through a very emotional roller coaster when it comes to his time in the AWE. Has been a fan favorite and then shockingly was taken away from us by force. What will unfold now? Gatekeeper, good luck to you. This is a match full of all of our former champions and our current #1 contender. What will Sonic show today? And there he is, our Gatekeeper. There's nothing to report. But where will he be entering? Which number? Interesting. Let me see. Let me catch up with the chat real quick. Pi saying, hoping it's Kaito and Kokichi to end. I hope it's Kaito and Kokichi to start, but it could also be them to end too. We'll see. Watch me win, says XSP. I don't believe that's the case. I don't think you're in this match, but you know what? There's been some people that I didn't think were going to be in matches 2 weeks ago, and that happened, so who knows? Ooh, a stare down between Gatekeeper and Morgana. I don't think they've ever done battle before, but hey. Excited to see it. It's a lot of the first times that we'll see some of these people go toe-to-toe. And I know that music anywhere. That's gotta be the luminary of the losers. It is Kaito Momota. There he is. Let me see. Sammy's here. Next up is I'm going to win. Put us in, coach. I'm in this match, but don't tell anyone, not even AV. I'ma figure it out. Late because Wi-Fi died and something Cody Rhodes. Kaito. Go table says opening up. Let me see. Didn't mean to say that out loud. Now I know to be watching out. Let me see. Please be next, Yosuke. We'll see. We will see indeed. But who will be next? It is the last chamber goes to Kaito. If you don't get your butt into one of these, if you don't get into one of these, hurry up, Kaito. Get in the. Thank you very much. Ooh. Kokichi, which means we're starting off with Sonic and Yosuke. Now I'll be frank, That might be a banger starting too, but we'll see. We'll see. That's the man who you never count out, and he might be my pick for this matchup. You never count out Kokichi. Look at that. The Moxie. The Moxie, you love to see it. What's on fire? What just caught on fire? I heard flames and fire. Oh my gosh. That better not have been nice. They better not have done something so silly and shenanigans. This ring is all I got. The table from the last match. Okay, you're right. Okay, that's fine. How are you? But that's going through the ring. The flames are spreading. Oh gosh, we should have put him out. This Inferno's too real. Is that part of the entrance? The first flames weren't. The second ones were. Sorry, that was me. I'm on fire. That's not good. Stop, drop, and roll, please. And coming out, you know what? I guess it's very fitting that Sonic will be the last one coming out since he is the one who put this match together. The 2K23 clipping shenanigans. Also, get yourself some apple cider, you guys. You're only doing it right if you're drinking it by the gallon. Alright, don't mind if I do. Let's keep on keeping on. Alright. High flying Hanamura, says Cherry Berry. Dang right. And that's where this whole thing didn't start. But he is the most seasoned when it comes to Elimination Chambers. He has won the Elimination Chamber. He was Mr. Golden Ticket. He used that to cash in and become champion. And last but not least, are you gonna do the do-do-do-do-do-do-do? Come on, you gotta. There you go. And lo and behold, he hates that hedgehog, but there he is. He suggested this match because here comes the blue burr, the blue blur, not the blue burr, burr. Correct, Ezra. What is that melody? It's it's that disastrous hedgehog. I literally work at a grocery store. I have no excuse. You're too slow. Is Sonic bald? You know, he got a clean shave so he could be properly prepared for this matchup. It helps him go faster because the hairs don't get in his way. So now he's really the fastest competitor in the AWE. Sonic go burst. See, I was still right. But we're starting off, and Yosuke's starting off a little bit hurt. Shockingly enough, but I digress. It's Sonic, it's Yosuke, and honestly, as just a standard 1v1, these two would probably put on a banger. This is High Flying Hanamura. This is Sonic, who we saw do some very special things come that Battle Royale. However, he's in the ring with someone who doesn't know what it means to quit. That's Yosuke, and he's about to put on a show. He's about to show Sonic what it truly means to be a champion, or in this case, a former champion, but the knees up by Sonic. Tried to go for what looked like a cutter. Yosuke reversed it. Sonic reverses that kick, and Yosuke's back into the corner, reverses that. Sonic now in the corner. Yosuke tries to fly, and look at these reversals left and right. They know each other's moves just like that, and we're already about to have somebody get into this ring. As Sonic gets taken down with that dropkick, who's gonna be next? Who's it gonna be? One, it's Gatekeeper. And this is interesting because these two have a little bit of history. That is the same man who cashed in that golden ticket, or rather, Yosuke is the man who cashed in that golden ticket. Gatekeeper is who he cashed it on. Gatekeeper probably doesn't remember all of that in its entirety because he was converged at the time, but it gave Yosuke that opportunity. High Flying Hanamura that opportunity, and the Yosuke 2 already on Sonic. This match has been going on for not long at all, and the Yosuke 2 already planting Sonic's face into the mat. That is the type of move that's taken out competitor after competitor. It's won titles. We've seen the Yosuke 2 win titles. And someone else is about to already come out. Who is entering the Elimination Chamber? Is Sonic gonna have to tap out to the Gatekeeper? No, but here comes Kaito Momota into the fray. And I don't think we've ever really seen Yosuke and Kaito go toe-to-toe. Two former champions. And Kaito's showing what a suplex truly means, a kick to the face of the poor Gatekeeper. Now Sonic's got the offensive on the man, dressed in metal, dressed in armor. DDT, Gatekeeper responds. Let me see. Also, this is a Gatekeeper versus Kaito rematch. You're right. You are right. We'll see about that. Sonic gets hurt, but he's still smiling. He's like, ow. Delightful. I love the breakup glitch when someone gets hit while going for a pin and canceling it immediately, right? He's just like, he gets us like, did I really want to go for a pin? Look at him carrying Yosuke around with ease. And admittedly, we're already about to have our 5th competitor enter the match, and it's going to be Mona, which means Kokichi will lie in the chamber and he will wait. He's lying in wait. Sonic, ooh! Mona out of nowhere! Sonic was about to potentially get a signature on the Gatekeeper, and Mona went flying right into him. Tried to steal a victory from Sonic right there. You never saw him coming. And now Yosuke's just hanging out on the ropes. Sonic's tossed to the outside, and now we have a little 2v2. Mona stomping the heck out of Yosuke. Kaito going back after Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper versus Kaito. Kaito's the one who dropped the title to Gatekeeper in that big Hell in a Cell match. We got to see it. I think Ferdy was also there. Ferdy was kind of a non-factor. Zotu racked up so many pins after pins, but Gatekeeper had the most at the end. And look at that deep arm drag from the top rope. Sonic's down and he's in pain, but he kicks right back up because the blue blur never gives up, and Yosuke gets caught with the move instead. And immediately, do you see who Kokichi goes after? Immediately, Kokichi goes right after Kaito. As if that rivalry never dies, as if they are intended to fight forever. As Gatekeeper now hits Sonic with something to report, and that's 1, that's 2, and that's not the blue blur out. Sonic the Hedgehog, the ringmaster, is still in. Forced to use resiliency, but he may be the first person out of here. I think he's finally realizing just how ill-prepared he may be for this fight. And look on the outside, it is literally still a brutal battle between Kaito and Kokichi. They have forever beef, and Mona apparently wants some of that too, because remember who took the title off of Mona at last year's fight before Christmas? It was Kokichi, and now Mona's taking them both out on the outside. Yosuke high flying on the inside, and we got ourselves a match. On the inside of the ring, Sonic forced to kick out. No resiliency, forced to kick out as well. Sonic is going to have to make some magic happen if he's going to want to hang in there with Yosuke. And now Mona going after Gatekeeper. Kaito and Kokichi are still really, truly destined to fight forever. And Yosuke is going to the top rope, and you know that is where he thrives. You know that's where he loves to be. Tried to get that top rope, Yosuke too. Sonic able to get an advantage. Dragging Yosuke, it looks like, to the ropes, out over the top ropes. But now has to deal with the first ever AEW champion. Kaito intercepts him. Look at that. Oof! What was that by Kaito? Kokichi's all the way in the skies! What happened? He collided with the ground! And Sonic is actually out first. The challenge that he gave out, he is out of this matchup immediately. Kokichi climbed all the way to the top of one of those chambers, and he probably fractured some ribs. He fractured some ribs, my gosh! And I think Sonic's gonna have to take a long walk back and realize he is ill-prepared to face Eggman. He couldn't even last. He couldn't hang outside of the first elimination. He's in trouble. He is in trouble. And this guy's gonna fight Robotnik. Ooh, Kaito tried to go for that. Ooh, wait a minute. Went for that suplex neck breaker earlier. Tried to go for that moon landing, the double stomp right to the chest. We've seen him win championships and retain championships, win that move, and we've seen Mona do that though, out of nowhere with that wheelbarrow DDT. Yosuke, it looked like a Yosuke 2 from the middle, from the springboard. Yosuke's pulling out everything in his arsenal. But what else does he have? Especially when Mona's breaking out not one suplex, not two suplexes, but doing it better than Dominic Mysterio. 3 suplexes, paying tribute to Eddie Guerrero. And goes right back after Kaito, then goes after Yosuke. Yosuke gets targeted by Kaito. And look, Yosuke 2 on Kaito. You just had to wait a second when Yosuke finds his opportunity for 1, for 2. Kaito kicks out and does not use resiliency. Does not use resiliency. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then toss to the outside. Tossed over. Gatekeeper rolling. Mona back on the inside. Kokichi trying to get a pin on his longtime rival. Does not get it. That is not the case. But still fights Kaito. This match has been like 3 different intermingling storylines. We've had Kokichi and Kaito. We've honestly had Gatekeeper and Yosuke. We've had Mona who just wants to prove himself, so much so that he runs through Sammy. Goodness gracious. He ran through the mans. Finally made it to a live stream after so long. Yes, welcome in, Lady Psychic. We're in the middle of this elimination chamber, and maybe getting eliminated in just a moment is going to be Mona, but with Sammy out because of Mona, he might be just fine. He might be just fine indeed. Yosuke going after poor Kokichi, who honestly should be in the best shape and kind of is, but he's not doing much better than everybody else. Everyone still has resiliency except for, you know, Sonic, who perished. Perished very early. And look at that. Up, over. Look at those moves. Sammy with the slowest count of all time. Mona didn't pop resiliency. Maybe got beat up so bad, forgot he had resiliency. Shocking. And just like that, there's 4 people left, and the majority of you people who voted for Sonic and Morgana are forced to say, whoops, my bad. What is Yosuke thinking? He's got Gatekeeper, and look, it's two like rivalries that we've had in these games, in this division. We have Kaito and Kokichi. We have Yosuke and Gatekeeper. No longer converged, so can we really say they're rivals? I think it's more of a friendly rivalry at this point. But I digress. Kokichi tries to go after Yosuke. Yosuke counters. Gatekeeper tosses Kaito out of the way. Now the focus back on these two. Kokichi taking a rest in the corner. Who's gonna pop the big move first? Yosuke already has resiliency gone, but able to get out of that move, which could have been curtains for him. And that's a big time clothesline, nearly decapitating poor Gatekeeper as he's forced to stand up. He's forced to get up, and he tried to hit the Yosuke too, gets caught with a power bomb. Gatekeeper plants Yosuke, and he might be on his last legs. Because he's calling for him to get up, and we've seen him do this before. Nothing to report, rolls into the pin. 1, 2. I'm sorry? I'm sorry? No resiliencies, nothing to report, I'm sorry? Yosuke said not yet, not today, oh my gosh. Gatekeeper instead wisely going after submission instead. Why is he doing a submission? And Kokichi does not have resiliency right now. This may be Kokichi's curtain call. He's struggling, able to roll out of it. Oof. Able to roll out of it, but just barely. Just barely. Yosuke put on a bad match challenge. Impossible. Yosuke here to win. Yosuke not having that. And Kokichi takes it to Yosuke, instead goes flying. We gotta remember, even though you have resiliency, you might just forget to pop it. You might forget to do it. And that's a suplex by Kaito. No, Kokichi gets out of it and says, alright, old rival. Looks like he hit a reverse Yosuke too, honestly, or a reverse flying Futaba. But Kaito says, it doesn't matter if you hit me, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Which is canon. Which is canon. Gatekeeper with a stomp. What is he thinking about doing to Yosuke here? Ooh! The armored knee to the back of the neck, and then tried to kick Yosuke. He got out of the way. Whipped him over, DDT with a bow. Yosuke's gotta be thinking. He's gotta be thinking it's almost time for that Yosuke 2, but he's gonna have to get a signature out of the way first. Keep in mind that there's only match 2 and we're an hour in, right? Going after the leg, going after the knee. Stomped. Up and down. Oh my gosh, did you hear that thud? The thud of Kaito's head going into the chamber, too. Yosuke still kicks out. I don't know what Yosuke is. I don't know what Yosuke... Wait, we're an hour in? It doesn't feel like it, right? But we are indeed an hour in. I just want to mention that Yosuke has yet to hit a signature in 2K23. He's probably hit one. Maybe. He's tried to hit one. Up, down. And right now, Gatekeeper stunned. Gatekeeper can't do anything to defend himself right now. If Yosuke wants to hit the Yosuke 2 right now, he could. But he doesn't. He says not yet. Instead throws his leg into the sky and just almost breaks the Gatekeeper's nose. Poor boy. Heavy shots. And he does hit the Yosuke 2. Is he going to go for the pin? He does. Will Gatekeeper pop resiliency? Will he? That's the big question. 1. 2. He does. And just like that, these rivals can't keep each other down. They beat up Pyra for at least 30 minutes. Yeah, they really did. They don't like Pyra. They really don't. And then, both little sets of mini matches going on here. Kaito, Kokichi on one side, Gatekeeper, Yosuke on the other. Kaito calling for Kokichi get up. What is he thinking? Kick to the midsection. Is he going for a butterfly? No, he just tosses him to the ground. Oh my gosh. That's just reckless abandon. I just got here. John Jacob the Dios, you came for a banger because Kokichi just forced to pop resiliency. It is literally anybody's game. Kaito technically has the advantage here. And as Yosuke gets his face planted on the mat, Gatekeeper looked like he was setting up for his finisher, but didn't get a chance to use it. Kaito keeps wanting to hit these suplexes, but gets a drop kick to the back for his troubles. And now Gatekeeper might be focused on... Ooh! Look at that clothesline. The high clothesline by Yosuke, but he might be turning around into Kokichi? No, it looks like they've traded off partners, essentially. From the top, pardon me, from the top rope dropkick. Kokichi says this is how you hit a suplex on somebody. Holds it and squats. So let me tell you, first and foremost, I didn't expect Kokichi to show off any semblance of power. He apparently has a little bit of a power game in him. But I digress. Carrying Yosuke, tosses him outside the ring. Backstabber by Kaito. If he goes to the drop zone, it could be... Well, he doesn't have his finisher, actually, so he can't go to the drop zone. On the outside, Kokichi may just steal one. Yosuke kicks out, and now Kaito's going to the drop zone. Does not have the moon landing ready. Goes for a knee to the chest of the Gatekeeper, which literally might be just as fatal. Goodness gracious, Kaito, reckless abandon. But Gatekeeper, face of Kaito into the mat, and he called for him to get up, and he did get up, but Kaito ready for him. Kaito was ready for him, was waiting for him. Lifts Gatekeeper up, Gatekeeper with a reversal, but Yosuke out of nowhere with the bulldog. Trying to go for the pin. 1, 2. Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see that kick out? Did you see barely that kick out? Both shoulders on the mat at like 2.9, he just lifted one shoulder up and threw his arm out, just barely kicked out. Gatekeeper is fighting on fumes, he just barely kicked out. But I don't know if he's gonna be able to kick out of this. Kaito does not go to the top rope. I have no idea what he's plotting right now. And Kokichi tries to stop him. That's just rude. He's like, no, I don't want you to succeed at all in this matchup. And Gatekeeper's still kicking out. Gatekeeper, oh my gosh. There's stories of resiliency and then there's stories of just never giving up. But after that, Gatekeeper might not have any fight left because it's 1, it's 2, and it is 3. Gatekeeper, you put on a show. Always one of our favorite champions in our hearts, but now it is Kaito, Kokichi, and Yosuke. Kaito the only one here who still has that resiliency left. But is he going to be able to use it? Will he even need to use it? Oh, what is this? Oh my gosh, lie in wait! Kokichi, that's a move we've never seen from you before, too. But it's still not enough. It's still not enough. He hit a move that he calls lie in wait, and all of a sudden it still wasn't enough to even have Kaito pop resiliency. Kick Yosuke in the face, but it's still not enough. But is he going for it again? He tried to, but it looks like Yosuke saw it. He saw it coming, and he instead drop kicks that man's. Tries to go, it looked like for the Yosuke too, just missed it. And tosses, no, doesn't toss Kokichi. Instead, Kaito goes after Yosuke. And Kokichi goes right back after Kaito. Kaito did not use resiliency. It's crazy. Kaito is like built different this match for some reason. Goes right back after Kokichi. Kaito says, look, I would love to be in the final 2 with you so I can prove that you have nothing on me. And with that move, Kokichi, it's been real, but your face was in the mat. I was going to say, and you are down for the count, but I am wrong. Because you never count out Kokichi, apparently. Yosuke going to the top rope. He's begging for somebody to get up. I don't know who he's begging for getting up. He tried to hit that Yosuke 2 again, but it completely whiffed. Kokichi was down on one knee. Beautiful German suplex by Kokichi. And then Kaito tried to follow up, but it didn't quite work. But instead, Sammy learns his lesson, runs out of the way of that move, and a clothesline from behind, a dirty tactic by our favorite dirty guy, Kokichi. Yosuke instantly breaking that pin up, tossing Kokichi to the outside, so he has Kaito all to himself. Could he be thinking Yosuke too? I don't know what he's thinking, actually. He just tossed him over the ropes. Elbow to the back. Back attack again. And a reverse. It looks like he's trying to hit like reverse Yosuke 2s on Yosuke. It looks like a move of disrespect. 1, 2, and Yosuke still kicks out. Our favorite dirty guy. Our Yosuke 2! That's how you do it! And Kokichi's down. That's the Yosuke 2. Count to infinity. It's just... If I didn't love apple cider so much, I would have done spat it out of my mouth just now in shock. The Yosuke 2 after this intense match was not enough to take down Kokichi. It was not enough to take down Kokichi. Oh my gosh. Suplex by Kaito. Drop kick to Kaito. And Yosuke up to the top. Who is he even going to target at this point? They're both getting up. But Kokichi says, you're getting down. And goes after the pin. Was that nasty fall enough to take down Yosuke? No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Oh my gosh. One day, Avi will do a split take. I'm pretty sure I've done a split take on one of these streams. I'm pretty sure I have. Reversal there. Much needed by Kokichi. Look at these heavy hands. Heavy shots. Snap suplex. They've got to pin Kaito. They have to pin Kaito. Kaito, oh, and look at this. Turnabout is fair play. But Yosuke couldn't get him down and instead ate a nasty Hurricane Runner from the top rope. And could Kokichi be thinking that move, lie in wait again? Oh, he might be thinking about it on Kaito instead. He said, forget about you, Yosuke. I'm looking my rival dead in the eyes. Pow, boom, lie in wait. Put him down. 1, 2, use resiliency, and it is anybody's game. Any move could end this. The low blow to Kaito. The low blow to Kaito. 1, 2, 3. Yo. Yo. The low blow to Kaito. Oh my gosh. Oh, and Yosuke, it looks like he's thinking about cooking. Because if he hits this top rope move, if he hits this top rope Yosuke too, there's no way on earth Kokichi kicks out. And he misses it completely. He completely whiffs it, but got that reversal. Kokichi has him in a headlock, just punches him in the forehead, which is kind of rude. Rip his 3 fans. Kaito was cooking, I'm not gonna lie. A lot more of y'all should have voted for Kaito. Drop Yosuke on the back of his neck. He could be out. 1, 2, because that was a nasty move, a nasty landing, but Yosuke's still semi-conscious. Is he conscious enough to drop one of these Yosuke 2s? Boom! Kokichi down. Trying to crawl to the ropes. Yosuke intercepts him because he's got a plan, and that plan is Yosuke 2. Kokichi, you put on one heck of a match, but the king of the Elimination Chambers is still high-flying Hanamura. This match was supposed to be all about Sonic, but man, did it turn into a little bit of a banger later on. Woo! Yosuke, congratulations to you. Yosuke more like Goatsuke. High flight Hanamura went off. Yeah, you're right. He got it did. That being said, congratulations to you, Yosuke. You put on a battle. And as we go on to this next match with the flames everywhere, Wa-cha-cha, I keep forgetting it's not a Wa-cha-cha, it's just some fire. Let's get on with a little bit more of the action as we end this poll. Now, we have our first of 2 Beat the Clock challenges, and I get to reveal, well, let me actually double check. I guess I should have double checked before clicking yes. Okay, yes, it's exactly still the same. Let me stop this poll. Close voting. There we go. There was a tie, so I combined your 2 most selected. And let me tell you, it is a Beat the Clock challenge. Beat the Clock. It is the Raiden Shogun versus Kizzy. It's Beat the Clock, and it is Falls Count Anywhere. Now hold on a second. Yeah, hold on. I'll be right back real quick. Because it did change earlier in the day, and I forgot to change the match here. It is Falls Count Anywhere, Submission. Those were your 2 selected match options. So I'm gonna change that to the right one real quick. Here we go. Click the wrong button, you love to see it. When I saw Kizuna in the description, I was thinking of Kizuna from Danganronpa. Vote, submission, let's go. Which is, honestly, not crazy. Because we've never seen a submission match. That's the 2 that I least expected to win. You know what? I thought so too, but when I was looking at it, I was like, huh. Submission, I was like, the people's curiosity might get the better of them. So we'll see. Not tables? You guys didn't vote for tables. You didn't vote for tables. Here. Edit this match. Customize. Falls count anywhere. Submission. There we go. Except, and we might as well change the one for the main event too. While we're here. There wasn't a tables option. Oh, if there wasn't a tables option, that was probably me saying, we have too many tables matches on the card already. Let's make sure we don't get another one. That was a good decision. That was, you know what, me? Good job. Alright, now, we're really ready. Kizuna, which one's Kizuna again? The one that dances and has the fluffy white hat. Yeah. Danganronpa, another, I mean. Here we go. Get the flame. There we go. I like Kizzy, but the Shogun is very pretty, so, I mean, you know, that's not incorrect. And speaking of the Shogun, here she comes. Also, I need to get the timer ready.
The following contest.
Where does that show up? That's a good question. Here, hold on. We need to test this timer real quick, because I haven't used it in a long time. Fade in. Is it under me? Move this. Where is the timer? Oh, hello, there's me. Alright, put me back. Put me back, coach. Yeah, the timer scene is here. Oh, you know what? I have to go down here to this and do that. Yeah, okay, never mind. We're good, we're good, we're good. Here, put this back on to here. You know, just quick stuff. Just quick little testing. Put that down. Put it back up. Yes. Got it. Perfect. Then we'll fade that back. Yeah, so there's our timer. Of course, we're not going to start it right now. That would be silly. There you go. Perfect. Yes. Alright, we're ready. She can't cook. Well, she actually can't cook, so no, we shouldn't. We shouldn't. Since it's beat the clock, what's the advantage for whoever wins their beat the clock? So, they get to choose their stipulation. Each of them have sent me a stipulation that they want. They're both in the spooky theme, so I appreciate the both of them. And honestly, they both make a little bit of sense. That being said, the winner of their Beat the Clock challenge gets to decide what the match type will be at Brawl Oween. Crap, the hype match. The one that I want to see, I'm gonna have to miss it to get dinner. Rest in peace. Hey, if your head's cut off a little bit. Oh, you're right. Just a smidgen. Here, put me back up there. Where am I? Get me down. I don't like my head being cut off. It's unfortunate. My poor hair. I love my hair. Put it back on. Put my hair back on the screen. I tell you what, my hair. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank goodness it's back. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, that was tragic. Oh, imagine a day where half of my hair was gone. It would be the worst day imaginable. Alright, let's get this Beat the Clock challenge on the ready. What if Kizzy or Camilla wins? Do they join the title match? No. They don't in this instance, but they do get something else. We'll get back to that. We'll see if that happens, is the real question. They know what they'll get. That being said, we'll get back to it. Put me in, coach. It's Beat the Clock. Let's get that bell ringing and let's start this timer. It is time. The clock is running, and Raiden Shogun needs to do this as fast as possible, but think about it this way. It is falls count anywhere. It is submission, and no, they don't join the title match. They do not. I feel like Boss is probably going to want submission. Exactly. Absolutely. Raiden, I have no clue. They'll get something. I won't say what, though. Kizzy, going for these heavy shots. Raiden wants Iron Man because Eternity Trust. She's up. She's down, knee to the face. Shots heavy. Now, here's the thing. I want you guys to remember. Look. What if both Kizzy and Camilla win? I know Camilla won't, but still, that's a good question. I have prepared for that inevitability too. And I will discuss that at the very end. Oh, if that happens, we're gonna have some fun. Well, they're gonna have some fun. Look at that. Choke slam early. Tossing the barricade. Poor Kizzy. Has him as number 30 in the fight before Christmas. What if I told you it's not? Also, yeah, 7:22. Plenty of time to go. Kizzy trying to hold her own. Kizzy has been pretty much brutalized at the entire start of this match. She's got to come back. But when you're fighting a literal god of Electro, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough fight. They had a real good showing when it came to that battle royale, but I don't know how it's gonna work for them this time. Raiden Shogun with a reversal. Kizzy just can't get anything down. Gets taken down quick. Raiden has no resiliency. She does. So when you put resiliency as number 2. It's still there, but it doesn't show up. A stop sign. Just tossed at Kizzy. You hate to see it. Well, I mean, you kind of love to see it, but you still hate to see it. Tossed into the not the barricade. Tossed into the end there. And uh-oh, heavy shots. Knee to the face. And knee DT. Raiden, don't cripple Kizzy again, please. No, no, no. Raiden does have resiliency. They have 2 payback slots. If the first one's, whatever is first is the one that shows up first. So she'll still have resiliency, but like, and she'll still be able to use that resiliency, but it won't show up. And I kind of am debating whether I should put resiliency as second for everybody so you never know when someone hits it. Part of me wants that. And I've been thinking about doing that for the longest time. But I have to go back and change literally every single person. She was going for lightning strikes twice, but boom, Kizzy with a reversal. Much needed reversal, and now the ball is in Kizzy's court with the sweet chin music, and she falls into it. Oh my gosh! I guess you wouldn't know if they hit it because it would just completely devastate their bar. My gosh, Kizzy. Kicking the head of the Raiden Shogun clean off. But in the electric chair position, Kizzy in trouble, face first onto the mat. Oh no. Kizzy trying to stay in this. She just found her moment. She just found her mark. And now she's fired up. She's going for these clotheslines left and right. Moving that leg out of the way. And Kizzy's fired up. She's got a signature on the ready. She says, Raiden, get up. She's going for it. She's dancing left and right. She said the schmoves and the leg drop. These ladies, oh my gosh, lifted her up, kicked her in the face, kicked her in the jaw. She's going crazy. Kizzy, oh my gosh. Kizzy, why? Kizzy, why? Oh. Right to the face, and between your votes actually is very even between Kizzy and the Raiden Shogun. Raiden saying, hey, get up. It was real cute what you just did. Stole her finisher. She said, you kicked me in the face? Why don't I do that to you too? Oh my gosh. It is falls count anywhere. Could she be going for a submission on the outside? Okay, well, she throws her back into the ring. I guess maybe trying to bide some time for her. She's waiting, she stomps. No, she went for the stomp. Gets a knee as well. Kizzy's got a really sick knee. One that just rocks you, it trembles you. But Raiden Shogun is a master of martial arts. Kizzy, you don't wanna get it. You don't wanna get hit by this, and you don't. Oh my gosh, Kizzy's been reversing left and right. Oh, Raiden doesn't have resiliency. Those are brass knuckles. Oh, I guess she just doesn't. Whoops, daisy. Will she be okay in this fight? That changes things. Kizzy could still be fine. Kizzy has a little bit of resiliency. to be on. AV, what's wrong with Raiden? I blame, you know, the one and only. Actually, I do blame 2K23. But, oof. But I think I blame Naix. This is probably Naix's doing, I'll tell you what. It's them. It's always them, and it's always been them. However, Kizzy's looking like she's setting up for something. Oh, she's going to the corner. Oh, she's setting up for it. She's setting up for that Kizzy kick. She's getting all into it. And now she's going for that submission. Raiden gets advantage. Drop kick to the back of the neck. That was about to be the first submission of the matchup. But Raiden Shogun said, no, not today. Not today. Up, down. You hate to see it. I saw Paimon take a resiliency. Paimon would never do that. Paimon is a hero amongst heroes. And Raiden Shogun is just dismantling Kizzy. Hitting her left and right with all of these hits. And you have to remember that the clock is ticking. 7 minutes, and Kizzy is in trouble. If Kizzy gets hit with those brass knuckles as well, that's like getting hit with an extra finisher. That's bad news. If she gets hit by that and then gets in that submission, she is going to be out quick. It's going to be lights out. Raiden back in the ring. Kizzy looking for another weapon, knowing that that's probably the only way that she's going to be able to get a hold of this situation. Oh, but another super kick! Kizzy's so tired, she falls right afterwards. She's slowly getting up. Going for a submission on the Raiden Shogun. Trying to make Raiden choke herself out. Is she gonna do it? Oh, she did. Kizzy wins. 7 minutes and 54 seconds, Kizzy wins. Congratulations to Kizzy. We'll see. I'd love to be choking right now. Okay, you know that if I could put an ad on that, that would be that time. I watched the rest of the video. The Naix. Wait, you watched the what? You watched the what? They did what? Thought so. Yeah, she did it. Which means all Boss has to do is win to get the advantage. I guess we'll see. Still in the title match, but did she did get something? Maybe she did get something. We'll see. We'll reveal it at the end. But for right now, we have to keep this show on the road. 7 minutes and 54 seconds. I mean, we don't need to really keep a track of that. It's still a beat the clock challenge. We'll put the clock on, but it's our other title match of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tables Championship is on the line. And so, you guys were 50-50 on Raiden Shogun. Let me give you your poll. It is Tables, title, action. And it would be so embarrassing for poor Timerra to lose her title after she essentially put it on the line for the Racket of Solm to get another title opportunity. But here you go. It's an open challenge. Let's see who answers it. And they'll be coming out first, so let's see who it's gonna be.
The following contest
Yes.
is a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Yep.
And is for the Pure Honor Championship.
All right, cool. Okay. This is okay. Hold on.
New York, the Psycho.
It's Yuri! Yuri from Doki Doki! Yuri, who kind of set a trailblaze in the tag team tournament. You love to see it. Yuri getting an opportunity. After hitting the climactic ending over and over again, I guess Yuri is going to potentially be a tough competitor for Timerra. Let's see how it goes. I'm on Timerra's side for this one. Let's get it, Yuri. Yuri, the blades may have lost, but it was worth it. And here we go. It is Timerra, it is Yuri, one-on-one, 2 out of 3 falls, tables, action. Timerra, you know good and well that she knows she needs to win this matchup. She knows her dream for all of the Racket of Solm to walk out with titles at the end of Inferno, and Yuri is now standing in her way. Now she knows her competitor. But Yuri's not one to take lightly. We've seen Yuri's moveset, it's kinda nasty. It is kind of nasty. Now why do I have a feeling that, don't tell me that, don't tell me that you have a feeling, because I don't have a feeling. I hope that nothing terrible happens. I truly do. Yuri, are you good? Oh my gosh! She went right after Timerra immediately. Timerra was getting ready, getting warmed up, and Yuri said, no, you don't get a moment to rest. Yuri lifts her up, slams her down. My gosh. Oh, it's Yuri. We're good. Now we good unless... Yeah, no, I'm still very concerned about everything. I want to root for the climactic ending, but I said on Discord that the only person who would get me to not root for our girl Timerra would have been Naomi. Fair enough. Timerra has Yuri on the ropes. Lifts her up. Haven't seen that move, goodness gracious. Almost like dislocating the arm with that. Yuri coming in quick with the fire. I also want you to know, it's very possible to set these tables on fire. We know that now. It's just the AI doesn't have the moxie to do it. I did it for all of you, and they still didn't use that table. And dinner, it is like dinner time. I got pizza waiting. I forgot to grab a slice. I'll tell you, before that, so I worry. Because usually I'm like, oh yeah, while these entrances are going on, I'm gonna go grab a slice of pizza or something, or I'm gonna go grab some water. But the last time I did that, terrible shenanigans happened. So I think I'm gonna like wait. I'm gonna wait. The crowd chanting, we want tables, that's secretly chat out there. Oh no, it is true. You know it's true. I feel like you guys are always chanting we want tables. Yuri sets up with the first table in the corner. Timerra tosses out one as well. They're putting table after table. At most, that's how many tables we'll be breaking, 3, and they are all in the ring right here, right now. They're looking to speed run. Look at that! The schmooves! Yay, they stay. The second I leave, there's gonna be a forced restart, and I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. Tag yourself, I'm behind the barricade. I'm the guy behind the barricade. Oh, out of nowhere, look at that move! Oh my gosh! Jump behind and hit a reverse DDT. Nasty with it out here. Yuri, incredibly smooth with the maneuvers. And now, they're both in very dangerous positions. Yuri dragging Timerra over to the corner. Timerra with an immediate counter. Timerra hitting Yuri. Yuri up for a suplex. Is that gonna go through the table? It does! Her knee slams right through the table immediately, and Timerra says, we gotta make this quick work. And Yuri says, I ain't done yet. And just like that, she ain't done, because vertebraker onto the table. The vertebraker onto the table, and then tries her hardest to get Timerra stunned, because that's a free slam through a table if she's able to do just that. But now she's got to work for it. Now she has to work for it. Lifting Timerra up. Can Yuri even this out? She gets her over to the table. Can she even it out right here? She did just take that vertebraker, bounce her out off to the table. Yuri, that was an interesting decision. Yuri, what do you know how to win a tables match? Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Tossed her. Oh my gosh.
Here is your winner, and still pure.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Timerra said, I know my mission. She lifted Yuri up, and while the table was outside still standing, said, go through that one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! That's crazy! That was brutal! Goodness gracious! Alright, bring in. That's why she's champ. Oh my gosh! All of the Racket saw him walk out with this one. But goodness gracious! Oh, that was so nasty! I'm 0 for 4Y, rest in peace. Oh no, guys, look at the next match. I don't like the sound of that. Oh, right, yeah, I don't like the sound of this. What if we just didn't? You know, that'd be pretty cool, right? Okay, well, we're about to have this nice call out, so, here, I can't say I like this very much. Oh, this is not something that I like. I have a bad feeling. I too have a bad feeling about what's going on. So let's get it going on. Let's. Can we just not? What if we just didn't? What if I just like changed the match here? I'm gonna call an audible before the match starts. I'm gonna call an audible. I'm gonna just call an audible. That makes sense, right? That's not restarting the match. That's the right, guys, right? That's not restarting the match. I think that counts. I think that counts. Let's do it. An audible? Let me tell you. Let me talk to you first and foremost. An audible is you know, when I say I'm very scared about what would happen if things did go down, as they could go down. So, you know, I think we'll just do it this way instead. Let's just choose 2 random people for So and go to the fight. Random. I think that might be a fun match. This is a more fun match. Yeah. This is fine. Here. This is better. I'm booking on the fly. It's the Bug Hunters, and let me tell you, I think you guys are gonna like these 2. I think y'all are gonna like these 2. This is much better. This is a much better option. I promise. I was really worried about this nice call out, but you know what? I think this is the right decision. Here. We're calling an audible. AV, if something bad happens, no, we're fine. We're good. We're not gonna let it happen. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your tag team champions. This is Scream something's gonna go wrong. No. This is a good decision. I promise you guys. We're just gonna have a regular tag team match and everything's gonna be okay.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight.
The Naix call out, it really worries me. Really worries me. So I mean, like, I think we got something good going on, and I think y'all are gonna enjoy this match because it's gonna be a much better match than potentially seeing these 2 boys get hurt. So I think we're good at this point. Now we see the Bug Hunters, and look, they didn't say this was a tag team match, did they? Or a title match? No, the titles are not on the line. Thankfully, I was like, thankfully they didn't put their titles on the line during this call out, so I said, no, the titles aren't on the line for this match either then. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be A-okay. Calling I think it's Gin and Kyutaro. I trust you about as much as I trust Kokichi not to lie. Now hold on a minute. AV, please, what if they reset? They wouldn't dare reset when I'm putting my peeps in. It's my guy, Nekamaru. You'll love to see it. Oh, the squad. Don't worry. It ain't the squad. It's Nekamaru, and I was like, we can get you a partner. It's gonna be all good. Get out there, Nekamaru. We love to see it. See, y'all love Nekamaru. Common AV bias. No, I promise you, I'm not being biased. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be A-okay. Wait, those are some really nice tats, Nekamaru. Big buff family reunion. Yeah, on the opposite side of the ring, so you know, we're good. Wait, is that what you meant by calling it audible? Yeah. I had some people backing up. Just so we wouldn't get any nice shenanigans, I had them waiting backstage. And I didn't just call in Nekomaru. And I didn't call anybody else from the squad because really most of us are busy tonight. Most of us are indeed busy tonight. But I tell you who I did call. I called in a favor from somebody else who doesn't owe me one, but I mean, like, it'll be a good time. It'll be just fine, I promise you. It is the Bug Hunters versus Nekomaru. And Pennyworth has been waiting backstage for a year. He really has. Well, you know, he's kind of like doing some paperwork. Better not begin, don't worry. I said at AV Mania, the squad and the entourage work together, and tonight they will too. It's Mondo and Nekomaru versus Gonta and So. See, we're good. Everything is just fine. Oh no, oh wait, no, this was a bad idea. Wait, hey Pi, can you like close the stream for like 5 minutes? Just close the stream for like 5 minutes, and then you can come back. Cause you know what, the Buck Hunters are gonna beat them easy peasy. Easy, don't. AV, what have you done? Look, I just went through the gentleman superstars. I was like, who's not busy tonight? And I was like, look at Mondo. We can, you know, I didn't realize the match hasn't started yet. We aren't safe. No, we're still safe. I promise. I assure you. I got some people waiting backstage to make sure that nobody's gonna enter this match. It won't be a triple. In fact, I'm gonna go get some pizza real quick. I'll be right back. It is pizza time. All right, what happened? What went wrong while I was gone? Nothing? Nothing happened? I told y'all it was gonna be fine. What? Why did y'all believe that something bad was gonna happen? Somehow nothing? See, I told y'all. I called an audible. You gotta trust me sometimes. Ooh. Where'd you get your pizza from? Let me tell you. So, I got it from Papa John's, because they got this new, like, spicy garlic crust, and I was like, I'll try that. I like a little spice. I like a little garlic. And it's stuffed, so I was like, okay, that sounds like a triple victory to me. It's pretty good. Very good indeed. What does call an audible mean? That means that you are calling a change, essentially. An unexpected, abrupt change. And that's exactly what I did. I said, they're gonna do this call out. I'm just gonna give them a match. And I said, no thank you. Last time you left the Converge became tag team champions. Okay, so look, yeah, I understand. I understand. Avi, can I get a slice of this pizza? Look, I'll tell you what, I bought enough for the, well, hold on. How many people are in here? Y'all are gonna have to tell me, because I'm not gonna check. But, I think I have enough for the class. I probably don't have enough for the class. Some of you guys can have pizza. Can I get 22 slices of pizza? I'm gonna have to order another pizza. 2 more pizzas? This is good crust. Okay, better question. Who wants pizza and who doesn't want pizza? That's the question. Here you go. I'll have a margarita. No, that's more expensive than a pizza. It's not. Well, depending on the margarita. I digress. I'm only buying pizza. I'll be taking that pizza. Hold on, Sonic Gaming. I don't know about that. Something fishing is going to happen. I just know it. Why do y'all just assume? Okay, so look. To prove that my audible was the correct play, we're going to call this match. And things are going to be okay. Look at that roll up. Nekomaru and Mondo teaming up, something you thought you'd never see. However, you don't count out the Bug Hunters. Look at that. With ease, and Gonta puts the full weight of his body into that knee strike. 1, 2, and Nekomaru forced to kick out. And this is where things get a little bit dangerous. Dangerous for the boys. I want some pizza because I'm definitely training in the dojo right now and need food energy. I don't know if I believe that. Nekomaru thrown into the corner, but dodges the caterpillar. That could have been curtains depending on if Mondo reacted. Instead, Gonta brings Nekomaru over, drags him over to So. They make the tag, and hit him right in the kidneys. You hate to see it. Give me some spaghetti pizza? Uh-oh. Ooh, oh, it's very infrequent that we see somebody counter that move from So, but look at this. Shades of Kyutaro, his former tag team partner, a burger bomb, essentially. Y'all never forget that Nekomaru is nasty in the ring. Never forget. Look at this, because he has the power to go toe-to-toe with Gonta, lift him up, and slam him onto the apron. He really thought he could lift Nekomaru? You're right. So was like, I'm ready. Stomps to the midsection though, using Nekomaru's weight against him. Power bomb, says 80 Gonzalez. You're dang right. I want some Taki's pizza, some Teru Teru pizza, and some Mondo pizza. Teru Teru probably makes a pretty banger pizza, and I would want to have a couple as well. Let me see. The fact that Nekomaru is shorter than Mondo and Gonta is off-putting. I mean, Gonta's a big boy. That's a big beefy lad. So might die. He might. He very much might. Let me see. Especially considering Nekomaru is the 3rd tallest Danganronpa character. Well, you know what? He's only behind Gonta and Mondo, which is not true. Ooh, okay. He already had a rope break, which is interesting. Mondo distracted the ref, which I don't think was the right call. Oh my gosh, end of days! End of days 1, 2, but Nekomaru still kicks out. Still kicks out. What if someone going to switch instead of Nekomaru and Mondo? Interesting. I'm waiting for things to go horribly wrong. It's gonna happen. Y'all, nothing's gonna go horribly wrong. Trust me. I have. Look, I know you wouldn't normally trust me to cook. But would you trust a man with pizza in his hands? I think the answer to that is yes. Very much so. That's 1. That's 2. Okay, well, that's just 2. But that pizza, that's a 10 out of 10, I'll tell you what. Stop, you're making me hungry. Go get some food. Good point, let pizza AV cook. The more you say things aren't gonna go wrong, the more I believe things will go wrong. See, that's AV's fallacy. The more he says things are gonna go wrong past a certain point, he really means that nothing's gonna go wrong. So nothing's gonna go wrong. And that's not a prediction. It's not a spoiler. It's a probability. Hello, AV, is this Domino's? No, that was Papa John's. Gonta, get your nasty hands off of my husband. Who do you think you are? Mondo's actually the freshest in this match. Nakamaru tried to hit some move, and it was a disaster. And he gets decimated again, and he's about to go full weight into that knee. I don't know who taught Gonta that vicious move. I don't know who gave that knee strike to Gonta, who taught him that knee strike. Maybe he learned it from Sakura. Maybe that's a secret of the Big Buff family. But I'll tell you what, all of Gonta's weight on that knee, it'll knock almost anybody out, but it won't knock out Nakamaru, need I? Hey, AV, are your knees high? I mean, I think they're like regular height for my height, I guess. I was mistaken, Daisaku is 6'11", but he's still the tallest. You're right, he didn't break 7 foot. That means everyone else is irrelevant, and this is a move that we've all been waiting to see. Every time Gonta's in the ring, the audience cheers, everyone's up on their feet, because it's the Caterpillar. And he's down. And he's down for not even one, because Mondo, who's still completely fresh, gets in there with the quickness. So looks like he's going after him right now. And the referee tells him off. But Gonta says, look, my partner wanted to beat you up, so Gonta beat you up. But Mondo one step ahead. And because of that, Gonta's trying to make a hot tag. He doesn't know where he is. That rattled the big buff boy, the big beefy bug boy. He's crawling. But gets drop kicked in the back by Nakamaru. And it looks like these two had a plan for their impromptu match. I forgot the Papa John ate 40 pizza in 30 days. True. Oh my gosh. I could never. That sounds terrifying. That's too much pizza. Going to touch Mondo again, I swear. He's touching Mondo right now. Even went after the eyes and a big clothesline, taking Mondo down. And now Mondo's feeling the hurt. Mondo's feeling the pain. Still the eyes of Mondo getting racked. And a big back suplex. Gonta has been single-handedly decimating both Nakamaru and Mondo. And it looks like Gonta's setting up again. And Mondo's wobbling down as I take a bite out of this spicy stuff. Christ. The Caterpillar. That's just a 1 count because still Nakamaru's still up there. He's still ready. He's still willing and he's still able to win this whole thing. Tried to get that hot tag, but Mondo almost immediately in dire straits. One would say that Mondo should be better in this kind of matchup, but So got tagged in, and that's the last thing we want to see is Mondo and So in the same arena, in the same ring, because So should get decimated, but that reversal into that armbar, and Mondo has to use resiliency immediately because of the damage that Gonta's done. Mondo, the first person to pop resiliency. And So tries to put him away very quickly. But Mondo with the counter drops So like a sack of trash. And he's down for one, just one. Because Gonta's right there. Pie, chill. Mondo, your arms aren't even hurt. Hey, his heart's hurt because he's been decimated by Gonta. Oof. Ugh. That back elbow hurt me. Nakamaru, my gosh. The knee to the face. And So's in trouble. No resiliency right now. He is struggling. Can he get back to his feet? No. Nekomaru won't let him. Nekomaru refuses to let him. He's now in the middle of the ring. What does Nekomaru have planned? Another knee to the face. It's so conscious right now. Ooh. Ooh. He actually kicked out. Ooh. Ooh. Let me see. Gonta did nothing wrong, trust. Ooh! Oh, but Nekomaru did because he broke poor Gonta's back with that one. Monokuma isn't the smallest bear. Pie stop. Let me see. What's worse, Naix or Pie misbehaving? I'm gonna say Naix, but just barely. Just barely. Let me see. The ladder. Pie. Oh my gosh, y'all are going for Pie, actually. That's a good one. The smallest Danganronpa character are actually the Nanokumas. Yep, you know what? Props. That's true. Hold on, what are we at now? We're at 7. They might win by count if Nekomaru can't get back in control of where he is right now. 8, he makes it back. And he makes it back quick. But if So's able to, wait a minute. German suplex into take your head off with that clothesline. And Nekomaru taunts, he celebrates. And he big time body splashes into the pin. 1, 2, Gonta gets there, So also kicks out. And Mondo looks like he's about to get back to his feet. About to get back to his feet. No, he doesn't. He was about to get back to his feet. So was about to get back to his feet too. And Nekomaru, like a real heel, honestly, taunted poor So, stepped on his back and said, "You can't beat me." Now look at these two. Going toe-to-toe outside of the ring. So is in incredible danger, but he's still armed with that arm bar, and it could be what saves him in this matchup. You know what else could save you? You know what else could save him though? Tagging in Gonta. That could very much save him. All right, let me see. Nekomaru, I'm in your walls. Leave Gonta alone. Pie is worst. Naix probably though. Naix says Ryan. I'm almost worse than Naix. How? I mean, like you've said some pretty scandalous things. Pie is public enemy number 1. Goodness gracious, I've done nothing wrong, says Pie. Well, that is just incorrect. So, tossing Nekomaru into the corner. If he tags in Gonta could hit the caterpillar. Actually doesn't have the caterpillar ready. So what is So thinking? What is he doing? Shotgun! Oh my gosh, a shotgun dropkick. Did you see the back of the head of Nekomaru bounce against that turnbuckle? And just like that, uses the arm, the weight of Nekomaru against his own arm. Kind of hurt me. Pie and Naix are equally bad. I don't know about all that. I think Pie is a little bit better than Naix, but like a little, just a little. I also found that I'm as tall as Maki, Chisa, and Ruruka. Chisa's that short. Or is Maki taller than I think? Huh. Anyway, let me see. Shades of Dottore with the shotgun dropkick. Yeah, don't like that. I almost definitely haven't been paying attention to this match because I'm looking at the heights of people. How tall is Maki? I'm the same height as Himiko, as long as Pie doesn't join Naix. Fingers crossed that doesn't happen. I'm almost worse than a faction that can easily end the... Hold on a minute. First and foremost, they can easily beat the AWE. Also, resiliency bait. These boys are in trouble. Nekomaru and Mondo are in some deep trouble. Let me see. Tokiko kind of fine too, so... like, wait. Pie, you can't join Naix. I think that's against the rules. Gonta literally going right after Mondo saying, "I'm about sick and tired of Pie doing these scandalous things." Nekomaru slowly getting up. I think Gonta could end this right now. It's honestly rare to see Gonta end a match. Usually it's So who somehow gets the pinfall or more often the submission. But Gonta could be the one to get... The referee got in the way of the caterpillar. And now Mondo kind of getting in the way of the caterpillar too. And Gonta says, how could you, how dare you? Nekomaru about to be right back onto his feet. What does he do? Gonta uses his whole waist. And then just throws Nekomaru with ease. Not even a 1 count though. Pi, don't you dare betray us, Pi. Pi, if you join Naix, what will Mondo think? Fair. That is fair. Pi, don't think about it. Oh, I'm thinking about it. Oh my gosh. Ooh, look at that slam by Gonta onto Nekomaru. Tags in So, because he knows So, if he pops that armbar, they're gonna tap fast. Or, what could he be thinking? Knee to the face. So you weigh like 18 pounds, that knee's not gonna do anything. I think y'all influence him to consider joining Naix. I'll betray AV for chips. Oh, y'all are betraying me now? How could you? Oh, but look at this! End of days, So's face bouncing off the mat, but Gonta in there with the quickness. Ooh, Nekomaru tried to go after Gonta, got the knee up. The knees of Gonta have been a real topic as of late. A real topic. Pi, acknowledge her. Actually, you know what? We should take a brief break. And acknowledge our traveling companion. Chat, please put your ones up for Pyra. Acknowledge her. Rope break. Lucky rope break by Nekomaru. Stomp to the elbow. So still targeting the arms and the elbow. Every bit of pain that goes to that joint. And look at all those ones. You love to see it. You love to see it. And there it is. Uses his weight against him. He's in the armbar. And he taps out with the quickness. The Bug Hunters take the W. You love to see it. Wait. Wait, what? What? Who are they? What? Huh? I'm sorry? Who? We just had a pretty decent tag team match. I don't know if I saw that right, but I think they had the Naix logos on their backs. It's freaking nice. Who else could it be? I mean, like, you know, it might be my new security team. It's not. I can't afford a security team. It's probably Naix. Oh, man. They didn't even call them out. I didn't even let them call them out, and they still came out. Well, you know, we'll get back into that. We'll get back into that. For right now, let's you know what? The next match features some Naix, doesn't it? So let's make sure that they lose that one. You hear? Yeah. Bug Hunter's got a clean, nice win. And then these fiends come through. Disgusting and despicable. I can't believe them. We gotta do something about these Naix characters. They are, they're causing a little bit of too much trouble. Too much trouble for me. That being said, it is a 6-woman tag team match. Falls count anywhere. And it is here, start a poll. It is Mizuki and a returning Noirphelia. You love to see it. And Naix. Ew. Perfect. There we go. The thing is, who have they chosen for their last member? That is what we're about to find right here, right now. Oh wait, Noirphelia? Oh. Wait. Who is it?
The following contest is a 6-woman tornado tag team match.
Who?
All the way to the ring, the Terrors.
Oh, the Terrors. I don't like that. I do not like that. Another faceless grunt. I guess we'll see how this one fights. Yeah, I did not like the fact that they called themselves the Terrors. Did not like that at all. Did not like that at all. Did not like that at all. That's I'm gonna eat some more of this spicy crust. So it looks like they're still obscuring the identity of this third person. So what I'm wondering is, are these just faceless grunts, or are they actual people that we know? We can't have like a legitimate army of faceless grunts. That's against the rules. Uh-oh.
From Japan,
And there she is. It is Mizuki. Oh, they all immediately get out of the ring as Mizuki comes with that incredible pipe in her hand. She said, I'm about to wreck some Nai's face after what they did to me at Fracture. Mizuki wants some revenge. What's the name of the purple-haired person? It is Tokiko, and we don't like her. Well, I mean, like, okay, so look, I gotta admit, she is kind of fun. I gotta admit. But, like, we don't like her. For real. Yep, they got Aiba. Oh, it's Aiba, isn't it? I hope it's not Aiba. The fact that Mizuki does have that eye patch is incredibly worrying. But I can just, you know, fingers crossed hope. I can fingers crossed hope at the very least. And there they are, though. Let's take a step back and say, hey, instead, we have Noirphelia. Closer than ever. Here to stop evil. Arm in arm, Noirphelia is here. After so long, they have found their way back. They might have just been, you know, dating. It was real nice. Who is Aiba again? Aiba is the person that fought Mizuki at AV Mania 2. It is her AI eyeball. And you saw her person form, I guess her humanoid form, at AV Mania 2, so if that is Aiba, then we've got a lot of trouble. The EST of the games. And new Ophelia fit. Yeah, she's looking like she's more serious. She wants to be like a more serious competitor, and you know what? I do respect that. I do respect that. So, Ophelia, good luck to you. I like the colors, the yellow and the black. It's looking good. It looks pretty good. However, we got ourselves a... Who is this ref? I need some refs that I can trust in these matches, for real. I need some refs that I can trust. All eyes are on Nai's member 0? Unknown. Okay. Alright. Whatever, we'll get there. It is definitely a 0, because you can tell by the O's in Nao's name and Tokiko's name, and Ophelia, that that's a skinnier circle. So that's definitely a 0. That being said, all of this still concerns me. all of this still concerns me a lot. Tokiko slams Ophelia, now still targeting poor Mizuki, splash to just barely Mizuki's rear end, but still able to get back up. And honestly, Noir over there handling whoever Naix member 0 is, forget about them. Forget about them. They're not an issue. The thing is, we got 3 fantastic competitors in Mizuki, Haru, and Ophelia. I got them for the victory as... Look at that. She thought that Ophelia was in danger. Noir went to check on her. He's like, oh, you good? Great. And then goes right back after Naix member 0. Number O. You love to see it. Big shot. Naix member O with a standing moonsault. And Tokiko going to a pin. Oh, it is false count anywhere too. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. Kick to the face. It can't be Aiba. Aiba's with Mizuki. Aiba's not with Mizuki, unfortunately. Mizuki has an eye patch. And that is, huh. Oh, it's false count anywhere? Yeah. Which is still fine because I still believe in our ladies here. Look at that. Noir trying to bait out resiliency early on Naix member 0. Will it work? Does not work. Naix member 0 with the heavy shots. It looks like they have like some deep claws too on Naix member 0. Up and down. Goodness gracious. 1, 2. Noir kicks out. Noir still kicks out. On the other side, Ophelia is in trouble, able to get up. Noir back into the ring. And Naix member 0, the first aggressor, gets a baseball bat? Like a Mets match baseball bat? But Noir right back into, ooh, looks like a sleeper slam of sorts. Tosses her around by the neck. Look at this. But another shot there. And the bat is now in play. Noir's gonna have to get some offense back in. And does, but now it's 2-on-1. Mizuki's gotta get in there help. On the outside, we see Ophelia in a wicked submission by now. And it looks like a pinfall onto Tokiko. Naix member 0 not doing anything because the referee, did they pay off this ref? Did they pay off this ref? That's Aiba's finisher. Did I look away? Did Naix member 0 hit a finisher? Could it have been? Was it the Somnium Slam? No. It can't be Aiba. It can't be. It can't be a drop kick to the back. I mean, it could be, but I would like it not to be. Definitely the Somnium Slam. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's unfortunate. But look at that tornado DDT through the ropes. Any other instance, I'd be like, that's a nasty move, but now it's kind of on the wrong side of history right now, and I don't like to see the sound of that. 1, 2, and Ophelia forced to use resiliency. The first one to force resiliency. And I'll tell you what, it does look like Naix member 0 knows all of Mizuki's moves. Tokiko also forced to use resiliency though, so that's good news. That's good news. Naix member 0 was able to get Mizuki down pretty easily. Did know all of Mizuki's moves. I really don't like that. That's, that could be concerning. But look at that! Just like her mama, Twist of Fate! Twist of Fire Emblem Fate! She learned that from her mama! 1, 2! Now forced to use resiliency! Let's go, Ophelia! Let's go, Ophelia! Shades of her mama! Oh my gosh! Look at that! Camilla must have taught her some new moves! On the outside of the ring, she didn't hit that luminary uppercut. She used the Twist of Fire Emblem Fates rather, and it was glorious. We got ourselves a match. Ophelia is taking it to now. Noir on the other side. Oh no, that is. Oh, I saw it that time. That was 100%. That was the Solm incident. Maybe that's a misdirect. Maybe it's a misdirect. Maybe that's somebody from Naix trying to fool us into thinking it's Aiba. Maybe this is all a mind game. Maybe it's all a mind game. You can't count that out from Naix. You cannot count that out from Naix. They are all about misdirection. They are all about... Oh, and that's definite misdirection. That's a move theft. She stole the Twisted Fire Emblem Fates, but Ophelia's still kicked out! Let's go! Let's freaking go! Oh my gosh! What a match on the outside, Ophelia! Goodness gracious, and Ophelia furious about it, lifting up Naix member 0, dropping them right on their back. Let's go, Ophelia! On the inside of the ring, we got plenty of action, and now everybody's back in the ring except for Tokiko, who just got out. A baseball bat now in the hands of Ophelia, neckbreaker to now into that splash, and Aiba potentially might have to fight off 2-on-1. The odds that it's Aiba, very, very high, but there's still a little bit of hope in my heart. There is still a little bit of hope in my heart that it's some misdirect by Naix, trying to confuse us, trying to disguise the truth, but an uppercut there. And Naix member 0, who may very well be Aiba, is taking it to poor Ophelia, and then goes right back after Mizuki. But Mizuki ready! Mizuki got them up! Mizuki! Vertebreaker! Naix member 0's down for the count! 1, 2! Get out of here, Naix! Wait, what? Okay, well, it's still even. Haru was eliminated too. I didn't even notice the pin on Haru. But we still got Naix member 0 out of here. You get out of here too. It's fine. It's even. It's even. That's fine. That's fine by me. Oh boy, when I saw Haru's name get eliminated, I was like, uh-oh. That was the first pinfall. Whew. Whew. The referee just got in the way. Tokiko was about to get thrown into the ring, but the referee got into the way. Oh no, Ophelia. Ophelia, no. Oh, she's got a tap. Mizuki, it's the same situation you found yourself in. It's the same situation you found yourself in. Oh no. It's the exact same situation. Mizuki, no. It's all because of that dirty ref. They 100% paid him off. That go to sleep into the German suplex. Mizuki, no. Mizuki, no. 1, 2. She's popped her resiliency. But she's in immense trouble. Oh, she reversed that though. But they went right after the knee. They went right after the knee of poor Mizuki. The only hope is that they just can't get on the same page. But Mizuki into the steel stairs. It's just an exact replica of what happened 2 weeks ago at this point. Almost an exact replica. It's 2-on-1. Wait a minute. Oh, that's a submission. Mizuki, I think it might just be okay for you to tap out at this point. For you to tap out and be like, let me survive to fight another day. Mizuki, none of us will blame you if you tap out right now. Not a single soul in the chat. Not a single soul in the chat is going to blame you, but I knew Mizuki wasn't going to do that. We knew Mizuki. She's a fighter. She was not going to just quit. Oh, Mizuki. She's still fighting back. She's still firing back. But it's gonna... Oh, she's trying to just strangle. Oh my gosh. She was like strangling Mizuki, then just hit her with a headbutt. Oh my goodness. Senton, Mizuki stands right back up. Grabs her by the neck and slams her chest. Mizuki on the verge of being stunned. But reverses right there, much needed reversal, but now she's stunned. Now's got a finisher, Tokiko's got a finisher, and Mizuki is in incredible, incredible danger. She had help, and honestly her hope was doing work until the referee essentially interfered. Now Mizuki's in dire straits. The roll-up? Wait a minute. That 2-count roll-up was almost enough. Tossing Tokiko into the barricade. She's fighting! She's fighting! Wait a minute, she's fighting! The girl's fighting! But Tokiko takes her down with a headbutt and then grabs the kendo stick. Mizuki's trying her darndest to survive. But she's taking all these hits. She's got the kendo stick for herself. A reversal by now, by now, unfortunately, into a snap suplex. Mizuki's all on her own again. And now Tokiko's thinking about it. That cutter into the Naix locks. And Mizuki forced to tap out. Naix stands on top again.
Here are your winners, the Timerra.
They're growing stronger and they're growing in numbers. And the fact that the announcer continues to scream the name Terror, they are unified. And that is a scary sight. And the fact is, if that is Aiba, that means that's someone we know. The people who attacked the bug hunters, if we go on that same logic, are probably people that we know. And that ain't good. That ain't good at all. That being said, I don't want to look at the screen anymore. I sincerely don't. So let's go on. Let's keep on keeping on. Let's keep on keeping on, and we just gonna go. Cause you know what? There's not gonna be any Naix in these last two matches. There better not be any Naix in these last two matches. I think that's where I am at this point. Pardon me. It better not. That being said, we got ourselves a dojo match, so you know this will be nicer. Yeah, it's a dojo match in a first of the series between Avi and Aznir, a friend, not Zaznir, not Zanir, against Aznir. It is 1v1. Better not be any shenanigans because I would be very upset. I would be very upset. Let's see. It's lead AV versus Aznir. Let's see how it goes. And first and foremost, there he is. Let me see it. Now something tells me that your hero doesn't join. Interesting. If it ain't Midori, it could be Joe. Joe. You haven't seen Joe in ages. If it ain't Joe, please not Joe, anyone but Joe. I don't know why, but I feel like one of them could be Halara. Saijo Nara. Hiro would have joined Naix. I don't want to see anything like that happen. Poor not Chihiro, the Bean. Let me see. We still have two more matches. Nice. Let's go. See, I wanted to, just in case some shenanigans happen, I didn't want that to be in the main event. I want no shenanigans in the main event. And of course, Boss and Camilla have been asking for a main event for months. So I was like, you know what? You get it. Let me see. Starting my own anti-AV rank against his heel turn. I'm not a heel AV. Thursday AV seems like he's pretty heel. Friday AV honestly seems like he's a little heel too, but like me, I'm a good guy. Let me see. I'm not rooting for AV. I'm not going to jinx myself. This Rebel Heart, I'm going for Aznir. Oh wait, if Mikon cashes in tonight.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in
Possibility. That is a possibility. Let's hope Hero doesn't shenanigans things. Yeah, big hope. Big hope. Go Dice, dude. There he is. Aznir, who is a survivor. I at least 1 in 7 tonight. Good luck. Aznir, good luck. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy this match. It's just gonna be a fun match. I could physically hear him slap the pole. Goodness gracious. Dice Daddy, literally a dad. Okay, you know, I was gonna call you out on that. But then you said literally a dad, and I was like, okay, you know, you're right. Smexy Dice, though, I will call you out on Kuzu Soda. I will call you out on this, and it is a dojo match. Here we go. As I finish off this pizza. Goda says, does Naix hire Chihiro to hack the world? I'm not gonna, ooh, look at that reversal early on with the roll-up. 1, 2, early 2 count, oh my gosh. Wait a minute, wait a minute, so that's what a human version of Aznir looks like? He's from the 39th dimension, and that's what he looks like indeed. Speaking of dads, Avi, who is your wife? You have kids, right? That's a secret. Okay, no, not shenanigans today yet, thankfully. Thank goodness. Yeah, Wednesday is the only father, and that's me. I do enjoy pizza. Aznir, take it home. I mean, I gotta root for lead Avi. As much as I love Aznir, I gotta root for the boy. But I do want to go back to Goda denies hire Chihiro to hack the world. I want to believe that they didn't. If they did hire a hacker, there's a lot of options we have. There's what? Futaba. There's Pewter. There's, we got a lot of hackers. There's, Rhyme. From The World Ends With You. There's a lot of, there's a lot of hackers who've been yonder these parts. Not Rhyme or Pewter, please. I hope it's not anybody. Admittedly. I heard a 2-pie. Heard what? Implying the pizza is your child. No. Pizza's not my child. Pizza might be my lover. Ooh. We saw that exact move help Timerra quickly retain her tables championship. But this time around, it's trying to keep Lead AV down, but Lead AV is honestly taking it to Aznir. Standing moonsault. And another one twirling around. Hold on, he's cooking. Not often do we see Lead AV cooking a match, but it could all change in a moment's notice. Aznir's been lifted up. Was he gonna ram him into the barricade? He is! Goodness gracious! Not a single kendo stick brought out in this matchup yet. But Lead AV goes for a finisher, but it gets reversed. Could we see, boom, the big choke slam by Aznir in just mere moments? We might. The move that put the doctor away, choke slam. And it's early in the match too. Lead AV just barely kicks out the choke slam by Aznir. You love to see it. Uh-oh. He's down. Can't believe Abe would eat his own children's pizza. I'm sorry, his own children. His pizza kids are innocent. Don't cannibalize the young. Look, this pizza is not my child, I promise. If it was, I probably wouldn't eat pizza anymore. But it's not. So I will continue to eat some pizza. These two are admittedly going at it. That reversal by Aznir honestly probably saved him from burning resiliency early, but we now see a kendo stick in the hands of the Dice, and it goes right across the face of Lead AV, and now this match is starting to untwirl. Shot to the back. Lead AV, they're just beating each other senseless. With one of these kendo sticks. Every single shot you hear it, and it's terrifying. It's brutal. Now that I feel this thing. Painful. Goodness gracious. And look at that. Somehow, someway, they're both still fighting. Lead AV looks like he's about to try and go for a finisher. Did not attempt. Because I think Aznir might have been ready for it. Lifting up. Got the arm. Ooh, target the arm. That looked brutal. That didn't look friendly at all. My gosh. Goodness gracious. I swear if Monica's the hacker. Oh. That's possible too. That is very possible to look at these kicks. That elbow and that knee to the face, the combination, but Aznir gets right back up. Throws Lead AV into the barricade like he didn't just get kicked in the face, and the barricade cracks. The nose of Lead AV is broken. Oh my gosh. Oh, he done broke his nose. But still has the wherewithal to hit that standing moonsault. But what is this? A side slam by Lead AV. Put his whole soul into it too. Aznir forced to use resiliency afterwards. My goodness. Lead AV lifts Aznir back up, knows that now he has does not have the advantage yet, but he's still got resiliency. But I'll be frank, that might not last for too much longer. Especially if he keeps getting hit in the back of the head and the whole kendo stick broke. Oh my gosh. Wait, Chiaki could also be the hacker since she's literally an AI. Fair enough. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's true. Look at the stomps to the chest. Kuza has a point. We haven't seen Chiaki in a hot minute, right? Longer probably than Chihiro. Goodness! Aznir, that's what you have to worry about with Aznir. Aznir's got strength. Strength that rivals anyone from this dimension. Lead AV, oh my gosh, his wobbly legs, his poor legs. Someone check on the man's legs. His legs are fine because that stunner just hit, baby. Lead AV didn't even go for the pinfall. Lifts Aznir up and hits that big side slam again. That's 1, that's 2, and that is 3. Oh my gosh. Even with his leg going all over the place. Silver Wolf, yep, absolutely. Could be also Silver Wolf. His leg, his boot is flexible. He turned into a noodle. Oh, that knee trembling. Poor Lead AV. Aznir on the barricade. It's not looking good for Aznir, but we've seen Aznir in dire straits before. Lead AV is now stunned. If Aznir can build up a signature right here, right now, and hit it, and he honestly might at this point. Okay, he's in the audience. And another kick. Okay, that guy in the front row definitely did just get his face just chopped off. He was like, ugh, right by Lead AV. Look at this. Boom! And that's 1. That's 2. Is that 3? Did he bait out resiliency? He did. And this match now much, much closer. Because he's got, ooh, I was going to say he had a signature, still has one. But Lead AV looks like he's got something in his arsenal as well. Turn around with that suplex. I was the guy in the front row. Well, you ate that kick. That's a shame. Uh-oh. Aznir on wobbly legs. Aznir in immense trouble. Aznir about to be stunned if this hits, and it does. Falcon's Arrow. The Falcon Arrow, beautiful move right onto the mat. They are fighting out here. These two are fighting in a back suplex rather. Aznir don't know where he is right now, but he's about to find out. Uh-oh. Lead AV missed that. And because he missed that, Aznir able to reverse it. If Aznir hits the signature, Lead AV with the reversal, reverse that sidewalk slam. Which means Aznir is in immense trouble, that vicious uppercut. And the rolling elbow. The wing clipper by the United States Aviator puts Aznir down for 1, 2, and 3. You should have believed in Lead AV. Aznir fought with all that he's got. But the United States Aviator takes the victory this time around. Now, do we have an interference? We better not. We're good. We're good. AV gets a W. See, look. Maybe lead AV was the knives we met along the way. That's the only way he could get a victory. No, I refuse to believe that. That being said, what if there isn't a hacker? Maybe there's not. Maybe there's not. Maybe lead AV's just cooking. Here, put me in. It's about time lead AV picked up a victory. But now, we see what happens here. It's one-on-one. Technically beat the clock challenge, but we don't really have to make the clock. If Boss wins, Boss definitely gets the stipulation, which we'll announce at the end of the episode. If Camilla wins, shenanigans ensue. So I'll ask you guys. Let's see how this goes in the main event. Can we please get a main event where nothing crazy happens? Please? It's beat the clock, it's submission, it's falls count anywhere, and it is Boss, and it is Camilla. A rivalry of a lifetime. Let's see how this plays out. Last match of the night. Let's see. Put me on. Wow, I hate both of these choices. Wait, that's actually really funny. Ribbon has a little bit of beef with both of these ladies, but one of them is your AWE champion. Actually, I maybe should have put like Nikon on this poll too, because, well, that's possible. That is possible. As much as I like shenanigans, says Ryan, I respect Boss a surprising lot more than Camilla. Well, that's that's a little bit odd. I think most people go the other way around. Sonic Gaming says, let me win, Camilka. Camilka, oh my gosh, what are y'all doing? What are you doing? Jessica says Camilka too? What are y'all doing? 80 Gonzalez, well, it's the main event, it's main event time, you're right. Because the submission match is literally Boss's best option, exactly. At this point, you guys voted essentially for Boss to have the greatest advantage of all time. Don't forget, her finisher is still ruin your knee and tear the ligaments apart in your knee and make you tap out. Remember, y'all voted for this. Camilla forever, but I don't have much hope. Arrow, that should have been me. Ryan says, Mikon, please don't cash in, it's too risky. It is very risky, actually. Ribbon and Shine says, wasn't it so fun when I hit Boss and pinned her for the first count and we won? You remember that? Are you trying to rile Boss up? Because it's probably gonna work. I voted chairs, missing me with that. That move. Yeah, the move, yeah, that move that viciously destroyed the knee of Sakura forever. You can do a Boss. For some reason, I'm rooting for you. Kuzu Soda says this is by far the worst luck I've ever had. Kuzu, you're 0-7? Is that what you said, or 1-7? I saw it pass by, but my eyes were too slow because I'm an old man who shakes his fist at the children who are on his grass. You get off my grass, you kids! That's my Grandpa Avi impression. He has a really he's got some more like oomph in his voice. He's got some more like back. He gets like deep in because he's an old man. That's why. But there she is, Camilla, one of the most dominant women in the AWE history. And now she's here, realizing that she'll get a little something if she claims a victory. And now that she knows that on the other hand, Kizzy's claimed a victory, I think she knows that this is all the more important. So for right now, let's see how this goes. Ring the bell. It's this ref again? Someone get this man's out of here. Who is this ref? This is our corrupt ref. We don't like him. He cost Mizuki that match. Dominant, very dominant. Okay, look, y'all. Y'all. Behave. Ew, not this rough pie. Let me see, Camilla. Ooh, wait a minute. Shotgun, we've seen a lot of shotgun dropkicks tonight. It's not something we see super duper often, but like, tonight we've been like shotgun dropkick after shotgun dropkick after shotgun dropkick. However, Camilla needs to come out of this one firing fast. Because if she gets her leg hurt in the slightest, it might as well be game over for her. A ladder. You know what, that honestly is not surprising. Boss very comfortable with ladder matches. I think Boss may have won every ladder match that she's been in. I think that might be two. But I think those are both 8-man ladder matches for a championship. Oof. Midsection. If Camilla loses, I'm gonna cry. Camilla got this because when I said I wanted to hurt her, hurt Boss rather, oh, I hurt her, Lamau. You did. You actually did. Fair enough. So Boss does have that slight head injury, but is that gonna play too much in effect? When it comes to the twist of Fire Emblem Fates, it would, but this is submission, so he's gonna have to hit that move and then also make her tap out. I don't know how much of a quitter Boss is, but I don't think she is. I don't think she's a quitter. Let me see. Ooh, dropped her face on the LED board, actually. A stomp over to Camilla. Camilla's actually in a little bit of trouble. Boss is very quickly getting a lot of, like, finisher potential, and Camilla has not done much, but now she's flying around as if she's on some sort of Wyvern or Pegasus or something of the like, because she is schmoovin' now. But Boss able to get another move ready, and now we are in immense trouble for Camilla. If Boss wanted to break her kneecap right here, she could. And look at that, she's already targeting the knees. She's already going after the legs. Boss knows what she's doing. Boss knows what she's doing. So the corrupt ref, what's his name? Cherryberry? I don't know. Y'all name all the refs. Y'all do name all of the refs. Camilla knows that she's in trouble, able to get out of the way. Able to hit a reverse DDT. She knows that she's got to fight back and she's got to fight hard, but right now she's not fighting at all. Now she's in a lot of trouble. This is Falls Count Anywhere. Boss going back in the ring and then going, I think she was thinking, oh, the ladder. Maybe I want it. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. I don't think I do. Camilla's like, let me help make up your mind. Oh my gosh. Some people say Jeremy, some say Jimothy, some say Jack, Ryan, or Brian. Well, it's up to you guys. Y'all decide amongst yourselves. Uh-oh. Now Camilla trying to really, like, stay outside, which doesn't really help because it's Falls Count Anywhere, but it's about to be a hockey fight. Boss able to get an advantage. Is she about to drop Camilla onto that hockey stick? No, she didn't. Instead, Camilla lifting Boss up. Look at that moves. Ugh. Ugh. Camilla, you gotta remember she's nasty with it, and just like that, she's really caught up to Boss. Threw her against the announcer's table. Wait a minute. Wait. Aren't there usually 2 announcers tables at Inferno? Weren't there 2 announcers tables during the tables match at the start of this show? Am I going crazy? Maybe I'm going crazy. Oof. Slammed her down. Nah, there's 1. Yes. No, wait, there's 2. Oh no, oh god. I thought so! I didn't notice it because we just haven't been over in that area at all, but one of the tables is just gone. It's just gone. Right? I'll have to, like, go back later and confirm, but, like, there's usually 2. No, not the tables, right? They're taking the tables. But look at that! Twist of Fire Emblem Fates onto the ladder! onto the ladder! And she went for the submission, but Boss caught her by the knee. And that's the last thing you want to see because, oh my gosh, Boss went for the submission, but Camilla caught her instead. Drops her down. We just saw her do this move on the outside, and it's still nasty, and it's still sick. And maybe Camilla has a semblance of hope to win this whole fight because she's going for it again. Twist of Fire Emblem face. Boss is stunned this time. And she's going for the submission since it's false count. Anywhere there's no rope breaking, Boss forced to burn resiliency. Camilla is on the verge of potentially winning a match, a submission match against someone who has a submission as a finisher. Oh my gosh. Boss popping resiliency is not something we expected. This fight. Could both members of this Beat the Clock challenge lose? It is possible. It is very, very possible. Goodness gracious, look at this. The heavy shots with the stick. With the hockey stick. And boom! That side slam almost looked like the big sis slam by Camilla. And she rolls her back in. Boss knows she needs to take her time now because Camilla is dangerous. Camilla is dangerous. Oh, she's turned her around. And speaking of the big Boss slam, she turns around right into it. Is Camilla thinking submission already? Could this end already? Is Boss gonna have to tap after the big Boss, the big sis slam? She does! Camilla won! Both members at 7 minutes and 19 seconds, both members of the Beat the Clock Challenge have lost.
Here is your winner, Big Time.
Which means we will have shenanigans. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wait, what are such shenanigans? Well, first of all, let me talk to you. Camilla, congratulations. I would say she just pinned the AWE champion. Keep that in mind. And no interference, right? We'll exit here. We will exit. Because we don't have, like, any shenanigans here to view. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, ridiculous. Look, I set this up and it was... We're gonna have to talk about what's happened. Because there were a couple different outcomes of how this was going to go. And I'm excited to say that we have the most fun outcome. Thanks, Milkers. Alright, I'm calm now. You got your one. Good job, Kuzu-san. Acknowledge the Milkers. Yeah. Yeah. Regardless. So, hey, let me talk to you. We got some shenanigans to talk about. First and foremost, we'll talk about them in a second. Let's look at our news. Mizuki suffered a minor injury. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Oh my, Naix member A and I launched their attacks against their opponents. Ruthlessness on display. It looks like this team looks like the team to beat the competition out of, oh my gosh, Gonta and So before their championship match. They didn't... Whose championship match? I did not give them a championship match, and I'm not going to give them a championship match. Huh? A and I. Or one? I don't... Well, it looks like an I based on the I that's there. Huh. Interesting. Gatekeeper suffered a minor injury, fair enough. Marin and Panette have won the AWE Tag Team Championships. You love to see it. Pyra's got a minor injury because of that match. Yukiko's been cleared! So I guess the rest of these people are going to be cleared. Young Mythra is clear. Sayaka's clear. Oh yay, yippee skippy. And Miku's clear. Good on her. Last time we saw her, she had to deal with some nice shenanigans too. So you know what? We're good out here. This is the most concerning thing, but like, we'll see. You don't know who they are, AV. What if you accidentally give them a match? Oh, you know, Ryan, I don't like that. I don't like that. I really don't like that. I don't like that mindset. You're yeah, I guess you're right in that case, aren't you? You are indeed correct. I don't like that at all. That's yikes. Yay, Miku. Hey, Miku. Don't worry, Miku will be back. Probably not at Fracture, but I'll tell you what, she is signed up for Brawloween. I won't tell you what she signed up for though, but it's gonna be fun. Roster doesn't update, so it should be the same as last time. We could just go forward one. Yeah, we'll go forward a week. Next show, there we go. I kept clicking B. Fracture. Here's what. Oh. Ooh. Well, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Hey, Kuzu Soda. Hey, Kuzu Soda. I think that looks like you're kind of. Well, look, we might actually have to do that. we might actually have to. I mean, like, I hate what's going on the right, but like. We might have to do that. That might have to happen. All right, cool. Well, you know what? That might be on the card for real. Kokichi and Ito, Queen and Maki. Okay, well, see, this is almost the match that I set up. I don't feel safe putting Gota and So in matches anymore. Kole and Amber. Ooh. Well, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, the game's actually booking out of its mind right now. Wait, the game's really booking out of its mind. Usually it's really dumb, but like, it's kind of booking out of its mind. Celeste and the Raiden Shogun, and then Kotoko and Kotoko versus... Okay, Starstruck versus Twin Magic. That would also be a pretty dope match. Now, hold on. The game is kind of cooking. The game is kind of cooking. Wait a minute. Wait. Just hold on a second. The game. This is like the most the game is actually cooked. Finally, Boss and Camilla don't want a main event, right? I was gonna say the game kind of cooked for real this time. Like this is the best card that they've put together. A couple of these I would personally replace. Queen and Maki. We'd probably replace that with something else. Kokichi and Ito, they could go. That might be a fun match. These two, maybe I'm considering just leaving this one in. I'm considering leaving this one because somebody's got to take down those two. If we have to deal with those two, now hold on. If we have to deal with those two and we have to deal with Nai's member, I don't remember the letters. Y'all can inform me because that's whatever. I think I might like it. We would probably switch out the Raiden Shogun and Celeste because the Raiden Shogun is gonna have some work to deal with very soon. AI and Zero. Thank you. I didn't know. It couldn't be me. Here, we'll look at the power rankings real quick, boss. Going to sell. Look at the top 3. All of these might be the same too. Paimon, acknowledge her. Put your ones up. Obi, Sarah, Aznir, good on you. Yosuke, Sakura in the top 10, good on her. Now's creeping up there. Yuma! Tables champion, he'll be in action next week. Young Mythra, don't love that you're up here. Eggman! He hates that hedgehog. Honestly, Sonic's probably pretty far down there now, and Gen's in the top 20. Good on him. He's gonna be probably at Brawloween too. But I digress. I hope Paimon has a fight at Fracture. I think Paimon might be at Brawloween, but she might have a fight at Fracture. That being said, let's talk. Put me back on the screen. Put me back on the screen. Well, I guess we can do the fire one more time. Yeah. All right. So we'll go ahead and we'll silence this. We gotta talk. So let me discuss with you what was the potentials. So, both members of the Beat the Clock Challenge lost. So the original stipulation was, if you beat your Beat the Clock person, you get a shot at the Tables Championship at Brawl O-Week. However, there was an additional stipulation instead. If both of them defeat their counterparts in the Beat the Clock challenges, they will both be added instead to the AWE Championship match. So it will indeed no longer be a 1v1. It is indeed a fatal 4-way. And in the instance of the stipulation, oh, can you turn it down a bit? Yeah, hold on, here we go. There we go. So it's a fatal 4-way, and in terms of the stipulation, let me tell you. The music's still a little bit loud. Hold on. Put it down a little bit. This is a loud song. It's a very loud song. 6.9, 7, 7.8. 8.8. That's probably fine. In terms of the stipulation, we give it to Boss's stipulation because she's the champion. We give her some sort of advantage. And let me tell you what Boss has chosen. It is actually very similar. She gave you a clue earlier today. She said every time that my title, even when it's not her title, is on the line in some sort of tables action, any sort of ladder match action, then she comes out on top. So she said at Brawloween it will be Camilla, Kizzy, the Raiden Shogun, and Boss in tables, ladders, and scares. Brawloween is coming. It's gonna be a fight to remember. Tables, ladders, and scares. Fatal 4-way. Will Boss be able to retain? We gon' find out. I'm excited. The title will be high above the ring. Who will come out on top? In fact, I'll have to ask Boss a little bit something about the clarifications, but we'll get there. We will indeed get there. I'm excited. We'll have some more fight before, I'm sorry, not fight before, we'll have some fight before Christmas announcements very soon, but we'll have some more Brawloween announcements very soon. Very soon. That's all I gotta say. I think we're good to go. It's spooky month. It's gonna be a good time. I assume that the men will also have a Beat the Clock Challenger Fracture. They will both have a Beat the Clock Challenger Fracture. It will be Sonic and it will be Eggman. I won't announce their competitors yet. You might be able to guess one of them, but we'll see. Until then, we've been going for almost 3 hours this time. I guess it's time to say goodbye. I'm gonna say goodbye to the chat real quick, and I'm gonna restart the song because you know it's almost over. So you know, here we go. Thank you all for coming to another fantastic Friday Night Inferno. At least nothing restarted and we didn't have any spooky videos or QR codes. So you know what? Although Naix did kind of stand tall twice tonight, at the very least, I consider this a W. Fare thee well to AD Gonzalez, Cherry Berry, Kuzu Soda shipper who might get that Kuzu Soda match at Fracture thanks to the actual matchmaking card just going nuts and shenanigans. Pi, Ryan, Opening in Awe, Anthony Sub, Luna, Ezra, Sonic Gaming, let me see, Jessica, John Jacob de Dios, Dragon Borzar, Mikey, let me see, who else? Yeah, Ezra, Lady Psychic, who came in for the first time in a minute. Fantastic. Let me see. I gotta keep on going. Go through there, right there. Kotoko, of course. Now I'm kind of just like doing memory because Maxio, of course. Yes. Jags fan, everybody who was here. Thank you for coming out. Even if I didn't say your name, I appreciate you being here. And thus, I think we're gonna close it out. I think we're good. I think we're good to close it out. Let's do it. Let's see. I mean, the NRP video did post a concerning video, but they did what? The NRP video YouTube channel did post a concerning video, but on the stream where, well, I'm gonna pretend that that didn't happen. And we gonna play it out anyway. Toodaloo, Arrow. Toodaloo, everybody. Watch it right now. I don't know if I want to watch it at all. I'd like to pretend that this nice thing isn't happening, but it's gonna probably require my attention. So I better get in the kitchen, and I better start cooking. Until next time, toodaloo, Flight Crew. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for coming out, and until Fracture in 2 weeks' time. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Take me out. What? And you know what? We didn't get a watch-cha-cha, but once this episode, watch-cha-cha me out of here. Thanks for coming.